Okay, I hit the audio button.
I have as well.
All right. Sorry, it was a slightly lackluster thought because it's very hot today, chat. Welcome to the melting edition of GenSekai.
It'll be like this for a while.
Yeah. Well, depending on regionals, you know, we're
I
in
need
peak heat right now.
That's not how weather works.
I mean, I expect it to be hot for a while.
For a little bit,
yeah. But weather is a variable. That's not a way.
It's okay. Dallas is also melting, but sorry. The reason why there was a long pause that will mostly be edited out in the final version was, you know, me just fighting a wave of the existential pain of it's hot. I'll probably be taking frequent breaks to refill my water. But it's GenSekai. This episode is an audio episode as well as a video episode, though I know some people do enjoy watching the video because it's fun. You get to see things. That means it's brought to you by our patrons like Adam Hart, Bugs G, Carlos, Call Me Zed, Dragon, Ferris, Fuzzy Cyber, Jeremy Vasquez, JDV 9000, Justify, Jonathan Sandoval, Starlight, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam Kessler, Region Raptor, Rise of Kenji, Rogue Robin, Sharvor, Sean Pryor, Some Guy Named Bob, and Varian the Crow. If you like what we do, want to see more, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can get access to episodes early and lots of other good, cool things that are good and cool. Right, I remember what I was... We were sidetracked by many different discussions pre-show.
As usual.
Remembering that there was a thing I was going to do. Do you have any doubts in this? Because I kept track, because we were about to jump straight into the boss fight. But I kept track of the wounds and strains suffered last time. But technically an encounter ended, so I should roll for strain recovery. All right. I can do that publicly real quick. I was testing out D1 earlier. Let's see what's up. Okay, so that'll be most of it, but not all of it.
I'm going to check my standard roll to see if my luck's still the same.
It will be.
But
so, to recap, because we were talking about that. Last time you guys rigorously investigated. Yep. Mm-hmm, yep. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Yes. We're in the correct quantum state right now.
For the audience, that was success with threat.
Yeah, if you're listening to the audio-only version, which some people do. They prefer that, so yeah. Dallas got successes with threats.
I mean, not with us, because that would be weird, but I do usually do that with actual plays.
Yeah. Well, I know that we have at least one very dedicated listener on Patreon who likes all the episodes and you know, leaves comments every once in a while, but they do prefer the audio version,
awesome.
So.
You are awesome, person out there.
We'll try to do our best to minimize background noises.
That's what the editing is for. Thank you, Axe. Do you fucking edit my audio?
That's not what Crystal does. What he talked about? What? Never mind.
I mean, Dallas has some chaotic energy, but all right, fine, fuck it. Axe will now for free edit all my audio, in addition to his day job, because he's fucking sassing my shit. I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
I can't tell.
I know that wouldn't help. Anyway, trying to fucking recap. You done did a Darkly investigation into demonic dealings.
Nice.
Yeah, brought it around.
Impressive alliteration there.
I know. You did some legwork. Muscle detectives reconvened. The other team that we didn't come up with a funny name.
Team Lightning
got locked in a closet. Okay, yes, that's right. We did only say that once, but I remember that you did say that, yes. It'd be funnier if somehow you could be Thunder and Lightning, but we'll go with Lightning.
I mean, I guess I'd be the Thunder and he's the Lightning.
I mean, you know, they're muscle detectives. They have multiple syllables. Anyway, it's not important right now, because we're in the middle of something. We can worry about branding later. But you managed to eventually work out a decent line on what was going on, you know, fit a certain pattern, and set up a little bit of a stakeout and catch the culprits in the act, which you did do. The culprit was then revealed to be a dream demon and briefly ensorcelled Leona, but that's okay. Ryahn made it better before anything really funny could happen. We only got the small funny, not the big funny.
And then, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Omega. Didn't she then reveal that she was a Centurion?
No.
Not yet.
We chased her down.
That was later. Later, she gave you her full title, which is she listed herself as Dame Rhelixia, Knight of Hell, Centurion of the 34th Legion of Luxuria, because demons like really long titles.
I feel like everyone likes really long titles if they're in the nobility.
But yeah, so she scooted out of the way because she's a free-flying creature who can get out of the way. And work all that. You did have to round up some unruly students who gave you the zaps. That was fun.
Give me the zaps.
Yeah.
Only me.
And Mortis tried to cold cock one of them to knock him out and just completely whiffed.
Excuse you, Morticia.
Yeah. Also, by the way, that happened. All of you who are not originally women are currently in disguise as women.
I don't know if you could call what I did in disguise.
Yeah, no, disguise is not the right word.
You're special.
This is more of a. I mean, I don't really know. It's not quite a dissociative episode because you still mostly remember all your stuff in the right direction.
It's an associative episode.
Yes, that's it. It's an associative episode. I'm just a completely different. I'm a completely different personality now, kind of, but also I still remember all of my shit. Being literally, 600 people is funny.
Mortis literally pulled over and someone else got in the driver's seat.
Me, take the wheel.
Oh, I haven't given you guys the. So can I give the quick in-universe explanation for why this is? Because it's really funny. So obviously there's the whole ritual stuff, but the in-universe reason is this is basically my characters are all based on video game character, and this is all of the alts that the person made. One person.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's very, very appropriate.
So I'm just made by an altaholic.
I really want to see like the councils of Mortises inside your head. Just the fucking giant spiraling council room.
Well, it has to be a bunch of different M names.
We can make that work. We can make.
No, they can be Mortis 262.
True.
Or Mortis or Morticia.
Mortis, and then they just put the fucking the string of characters behind it, just so it's unique.
Or Mortis with a 0 instead of an O.
One of them is just Mo.
M-O.
Totally picturing a big room like in Kingdom Hearts.
Mortimer. Yeah, I also thought of the
I was sort of thinking like the Endwalker trailers version of like the council room.
Oh yeah.
That would help me out, X. I can't watch those yet. I'm not caught up on current content, damn you. Anyway,
get there.
We're getting in the weeds. Sorry, this is supposed to be like a dramatic build-up. There's a boss fight happening. No, I appreciate you, Dallas. It's just we gotta be careful. Okay. Sorry. So, yes, Rhelixia ran away, and you guys followed because one of you, actually most of you, are very good at magic, but one of you in particular was very good at magic just then, and managed to make a detection work. And so detected that she was hiding out in the chapel, the school chapel, because you're still in the school. And then you guys rapidly rushed over. I don't know why I did like the arms pumping for running gesture. You guys can't see me. But, we all mimed running. Ran over there, barged in the door. And that's when she did her big, boss subtitle drop. Full reveal to remind everybody what Rhelixia looks like. Thank you, Lucky. So her true form, she has, glowing magenta eyes with slit pupils, little curly horns, little tiny fangs, slight dimple of the lip, big, broad, bat wings kind of coming out of her back, long tail ending in a heart-shaped spade. She's got, elongated opalescent black nails, but also has, just elbow-length gloves, thigh-high boots with huge stiletto heels, tiny corset top and briefs of shiny black leather that look painted on? Ugh. Choker with a blood-red gem around her neck. On her shoulders tattooed the Roman numerals, or maybe the Lemurian numerals, I don't fucking know, for 34. She is still, kind of tan or dusky skinned with, kind of probably darker blonde hair, but still lightish. because you know that she was disguised as a novitiate earlier, and there's none of that. But you know, as you guys burst in, you know, she gives you the whole rigmarole, introduces herself, does a big theatrical bow, you know, sits up and says, "Well, well, well, so many meals tonight. You're really spoiling me. But first, snap fingers, ladies, and around two of the probably, you know, pews, I guess, of the chapel step, you know, two more enthralled students, and now we should roll initiative."
I was expecting a fight.
Hey, Omega,
Yeah.
could you post me the spell cards?
Oh, yep.
It somehow has been deleted from my laptop.
Well, somebody might also be able to do it faster because for some reason I got distracted and did not go all the way down my hole of where my RPG documents are.
Where? Wait.
I definitely expected this encounter, so unfortunately, my initiative.
I thought. Oh, here they are.
Oh, I got a success.
Whoa!
Got it.
I'm surprised.
I rolled bad.
Oh, damn it! You beat me barely. Oh, it's because
Also,
I
you
was
typed exclamation point roll spell cards.
weird.
Whoops.
Oh, it's because I
Alright,
typed my
well,
initiative, and then I was just all like, bleh.
Yep.
Delete,
All right.
delete,
So
delete,
for
delete.
them's,
Let's see. I'm wearing my sunglasses at night.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no.
wow.
No, that was cruel. More than one success. Actually,
Tier
no,
one
those
is
are the-
fucking
well, Lucky
spicy.
hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah.
He has rapid reaction.
We rolled fucking
Let me-
three
let me-
triumphs in a
let
row.
me double check my fucking strain. Oh no, my strain's good. Yes, I will pump 2 into rapid reaction.
I wish I could get perfect. It's not actually.
But let me see.
It might be
here.
one of your rogues.
Ouch.
Oh fuck, that's right. I got 4 presents now, even if I don't have much cool. Jesus.
I had to start like, yeah, once I get to my.
Jesus.
There it is.
We got PC, then
Alright.
NPC, NPC.
So kind of even split. And I will say for fluff wise, you know, as she calls in the two thralls who, you know, are standing there again in their witchy outfits with their little like lamplighter shaped wands, which have, you know, a little glowing spark of something at the end. Rhelixia does specifically point out yes, absolutely. She calls out Porter and says, "Girls, or Porticia perhaps. We can do this all day."
Yeah, Porticia.
Points out and says, "Oh, ladies, be a dear and take care of that one for me." You know, winks, blows a kiss to Porter.
Now's not the time for flirting. Yes.
There is a PC slot first, so
May I,
either your
or-
caster or your priesty caster or your tank
I-
should
I-
probably go first.
I
because
was thinking Porter.
shit's about to get wild.
I have something I can do, but all I'm basically gonna do is put a defensive spell on myself. Actually, wait a minute. Did I kept up Landstrider, didn't I? Did I drop that?
Yeah.
I believe you were planning on keeping Landstrider up.
Pretty
If
sure
wanna-
you had
wanna maintain
Landstrider
the-
up, and I know I kept True Snight up.
Oh, we all pretty sure added, I guess, an extra green to it.
I don't actually know if Porter hit everybody with the most recent.
No, I didn't. I remember this. I think I only hit me and one other person because I don't think I got enough success to do so. And
I
didn't.
believe it was you and Ryahn, just because I think Ryahn is the least mobile, so that makes sense in my mind.
Yeah, I think
I
that
think
was.
it was,
I think, okay.
I
I believe it's also because I was maintaining the spell, which makes it
No,
at least I
it's
can
fine. We rolled it.
move normally.
Doesn't really matter.
It was 100% not me.
Yeah.
Because I know that.
Yeah, because I remember
I
you,
was flying.
You
Yeah,
don't
you were
require the-
flying. And I think and Leona's pretty mobile, so yeah, I think I would have picked me and Ryahn for that. Okay, but
In fact, I think Leona, aren't you swift anyway?
I am.
You have swift for your treat? Yeah.
I just have terrible initiative skills.
Well, you need to pick the right ones that give it to you.
Axe, look at my initiative.
Well, you're
I
good at
rolled
the other
green.
one.
but
Yes, that is true.
Doesn't?
I rolled the best pool.
No, I'll ask meta questions later.
Yeah, I'm just going to basically keep at the aggro of the succubus and set myself up. So
I think
that would be my turn.
I think I would like to try and take this opportunity and cast like a big defensive spell. Then
Okay, that's fine.
I will do that then. But
Alright.
so I will spend maneuver to maintain Landstrider. Oh wait, hang on. I need to fucking. Make sure I mark my fucking strain here before I forget.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I should to remind you guys, because you did hit her before. She did recover some strain, but she is at 1 wound, 1 strain. I don't know if you guys actually hit her though, so I don't remember.
I remember I hit her with an immobilize, but I think that was it.
Yeah, I think you might have. No, that would.
Oh, also, Omega, I did want to say, I have decided I did not buy a two-handed melee weapon because there is absolutely no point in me buying one.
All right.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'll explain that on my turn.
He's figured something out.
Mm-hmm.
He's been cooking.
He's been cooking. All right, so I'm assuming that is everyone within short or engaged of me? I want to know.
Your allies probably engaged.
All right, engaged. So
I would be taking point, but yeah.
Yeah. So I am going to cast an empowered barrier.
Okay.
With additional target. The way that this will work is that every success I generate on this check will just negate 1 point of damage. So I am casting this with the Bark Shield bracelets, which
is good for that.
Yes. Double check. Additional target, define health, and exclude. And when I cast augment barrier or spells, 1 wound or 2 strain. Okay, so let's see how many people I tag with this. Oh, difficulty dice. I need difficulty dice. Ah! That will be 2 more additional dice.
This will be difficult in some way.
So, what does triumphs mean?
Well, do you have the thing where you get to use 1 triumph to activate 3 things you can activate with advantage?
Yeah.
Well, you added additional target, so that counts.
Oh, true enough. Actually, yeah, no, I have to do that now that I think about it because I got a threat here.
Yes, but you got 2 fucking triumphs, so you could spend each
so
triumph
you
could
can
add
actually do
3
our entire
total
party.
targets, I think. Not that you need to, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do that because I want to pop this off. And yeah, so everyone's skin turns a little gray and ashy as stone skin takes effect. Everyone will just remove 3 damage straight up.
Yep. This applies before soak, by the way.
Yes.
Ooh, excellent.
And then you still have 1 more triumph you can do for like normal upgrades and shit.
I will. Oh wait, 1 second. I forgot to add a green in that.
Oh, go for it.
Because my land strider.
Right, you are augmented.
Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh shit, I think that's gonna
re-roll G. Yeah, you can't re-roll at G. You can just roll G.
Okay, never mind. 5.
Okay, all right.
Jesus.
It's gonna be a little spicy.
That is gonna be a little spicy. But that's 2 maneuver. That's a maneuver in action. Do I still have a free maneuver? Yes, because that's what Land Strider lets me do. So
you are striding.
Well, I feel ballsy as fuck right now, so I will move. Wait, I guess another question is, what is the distance we are from everybody?
I'm imagining the chapel is not super large. You know, it's probably got like, let's say 3 rows of pews on either side, and there's a little, nondescript altar at the back. So it's probably short, from end to end. There's cover you can take if you wanted to do that, and also obviously you guys have, a school hallway behind you.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want some room. So currently you are at short from the enemies.
Actually, is there a penalty for casting magic in melee? Yeah, well, I know you can't cast. Well,
Attack targeting needs an extra, but other than that, no.
Okay. Oh yeah, but sorry, but no. If they wanted to cast like an attack spell at me, they would have to add the.
Yeah, they'd have to add close combat.
Yeah, or move away. Okay. So that's what I am going to do. I am going to JoJo walk towards the succubus.
All right. She will, of course, say, "Oh, you're approaching me."
Exactly. Yes, thank you, Omega. And that is my turn.
All right.
Alright.
Okay,
You're fucking
2
right, guys.
NPC slots. Well, let's have the thralls go first.
Are the thralls students or are they just people?
They're students. They're basically
How old are they?
mechanically and fluff-wise, they're the exact same as those 2 girls you met in a closet.
Are they like 18 or like
16 or 17. Senior students. No, Lucky, that's if I said, "Goodbye, Porter."
I know, but I love the Dio strut. It's like the best.
Yeah, okay. The deal walking up the wall is pretty good. And people say that you should skip Phantom Blood.
No, you should not.
No,
No,
you
I actually
binge,
think
you
that's-
should binge Phantom Blood.
It's really short, yeah.
Hey,
You should just watch it.
possible hot take?
whole-
I think Phantom Blood is more watchable than Stardust Crusaders just because of how fucking long Stardust Crusaders is.
It is true. Stardust is like 50-something episodes. You need to block out some time, okay? But all right, okay. So let's see. All right. Well, so the thralls are gonna go, and they're gonna try and get Porter. I mean, listen, you're juiced up. I don't really see any reason to fucking
Nah, go for it.
hold back. We'll start up number 1. We'll just rotate like a turret and just gonna throw a witch's bolt at Porter.
Here
Porter, do
we
you have any
go.
defense from your armor?
3 defense.
Okay, that does count.
My suit and robe flutter.
So yeah. Papa. Do I want to declare auto fire? Yeah, it's the first attack of the round. We'll declare auto fire. I'll add the extra purple.
Let's go.
They do add a boost automatically because they are
Coven.
yes. They have coven powers with each other. And we'll roll. Nope.
Thank you, Black Dice.
Let me double check if I'm pretty sure stun has to hit, which this did not, but I will double check the quality real quick. I think it's mostly just blast gets to apply if you miss, but
I believe so, yeah.
there's a decent number of edge
Oh,
cases. So I will
Omega, I'm
double check
taking the
real quick.
wound from the threat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
forgot
forgot
about
about
that.
that. Yeah, we're gonna take a wound. Okay.
Yeah, wound.
I was gonna say something about that, and then I forgot. No, it's in equipment. I'm dumb. I'm looking in the wrong chapter. I'm like, where are item qualities? It's in equipment. Dum dum.
Did I not? Hang on.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I missed something.
No, I was looking at my character sheet. There's the 15 one. No, I did not pick up that one. Wild. Okay. Sorry, I was just seeing if I had the second painkiller specialization on my tree, and I do not. So I was like, oh. I guess I ran past it and I'm on my way to get dedication.
Stun. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about it can be activated on a miss. Okay. So we'll just use those two to pass onto the other one. That one takes 2 strain, resolving the check, which you'll pass a boost. Keep a note there. All right. Yeah, I didn't get to do this last time because Ryahn was true-sighted, so he was immune to blind. But the other one is going to use her special ability, Cauldron Bubble, and hit you with Pocket Potion.
Ah! Fuck its head!
I'm pretty sure your cool sunglasses don't prevent you from being blinded.
I do not.
Just remove the penalty from disorientation.
Yes, and add blue to cool checks.
Okay, so we're going to roll an alchemy check. But this isn't an attack, so it's not got any defense on it. boost because of your friend assistance. Wow, D1 fought one out a little. Okay, all right, okay. All right, so if successful, Porter, you are blinded as per the critical injury
Righto.
until the end of the encounter.
Oh, the encounter. Wild.
Yes.
Let me go check what the critical injury says.
Yeah. But you don't suffer any strain or anything because I didn't get an advantage. So there's 2 threat on this. You could, take free maneuvers and other shit like that. But yeah, basically one of them reaches into her potion bag with her left hand and just smashes something right in your face board.
I imagine I didn't take any damage because I'm stone skinned right now, baby, but I still got gunk in my eyes.
Yeah.
Your
eyes are not stone.
My eyes are not stone.
That would suck.
That would suck. Ugh, I'm just imagining the feeling of your eyeballs turning, just grating, just.
Especially if the rest of
Every
your
time you
body
blink.
wasn't.
Ah!
If just your eyes were stoned, that would.
It wouldn't work that way unless it was specifically like a
Existential
fucking curse.
terror. Anyway.
Hang on, let me.
That's just for action.
Two.
Well, it could be a curse spell though.
2 thread. I can take a free maneuver. I can give them blacks. I can. I'm trying to think here. Core rulebook, the rules, combat encounters.
Cauldron Bubble, by the way, is a once per encounter special ability. So that one has. Thrall number 2 has used up her 1 attempt to blind. Which was good. It was successful, but threats.
Where is the threat table? Do you remember?
It'll be in combat encounters.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Let's see
at.
what page
Narrative,
exactly
incidentals,
it
maneuvers, actions,
is.
defense. Let me try it. Actions. Let me see here. Scroll. Here we go. Spending him in combat. Threat and despair.
Yeah.
Active character, Ceresis Reigns. Lose benefit of a prior maneuver. Opponent may make 1 maneuver. Add. Oh. It says here for 2 threat, the active character or an ally character suffers black on their next action. I would like to use that one and have the Dream Demon suffer a black on their next action as Porter is no-selling this fucking blinding potion.
Alright. Yep, okay. With her maneuver, actually, with both their maneuvers,
now I will double check.
I forgot to do that. With both their maneuvers, they're going to take cover, so they will duck behind pews. All right, that means it's time for the next NPC slot, which is, of course, well, the Dream Demon.
Oh.
So let me see. I got a couple of things here. I can fucking.
I shall read this though. Blinded. The target can no longer see. Upgrade the difficulty of all checks twice, and upgrade the difficulty of perception and vigilance checks 3 times until this critical injury is healed.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Oof, that's rough.
That is rough.
Yeah, it is only once per encounter, and they can attempt. So it's a pretty spicy one, but yeah, you can remove it through normal ways because it is as the critical injury, so it counts as whatever crit difficulty that is, and also you can, I think, just end ongoing effects on you with certain spells.
But I'll have to wait till next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Dream Demon. All right. So the rest of the guys haven't gone yet. Porter is buffing up, but also Porter is blinded. Yeah, sure. Let's take a setup turn. First, she's going to cast Shift Self on herself because buffs are cool. So basically, she's going to try and. No, you haven't seen this spell before, but I can, in short, explain it. She's going to blur herself. All right, so it's a roll. 2 puzz. Yeah, 2 puzz. Adds a black, though.
Right back.
Anything else? No, I think you just get free. Just gets free uses on her stuff. Okay. All right. Okay, game. All right. What am I supposed to do with this, huh? What the fuck does this mean?
Okay, what are you trying to do?
This is just she's casting Mask on herself to blur herself. Well, anyway, so long as she maintains this, she adds a threat to all combat checks targeting her. Even if you realize that, she's put a blurry illusion on herself.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really want to increase the difficulty of checks to see through the blur illusion because it doesn't matter.
That's a roll.
It is a roll.
It is.
I'm glad it was on a blur spell.
Yeah.
Let me.
I wouldn't be when I cast, Fiendish Fire or anything. No.
No, then we would die.
All right. Yeah.
E1's going crazy today.
It is.
Yeah, y'all are rolling like I do.
You don't roll triumphs.
I do. I roll triumphs all the time, just with threat. Advantage I never roll.
All right. Okay. All right. So, sorry, I have to rack my brain now. I'm not used to dealing with this many triumphs on my own rolls. Okay. Well, let's spend one to upgrade her ability of her next check, whatever. Let me spend another one to give her +1 range defense until the end of her next turn, and then she's going to spend another one to do a free maneuver now, and she can fly, so she's just going to fly straight up from... Whip! She is now in the air. And then she's just going to spend her other maneuver to maintain concentration on Mask. Oh, by the way, I should mention this. Strictly speaking, with the Supreme Ensorcelled ability to cause a fear checks, that is once per session, so she could do it again. But, half of you or more rolled triumphs on that last fear check, so we're not going to bother.
All right.
No.
Because you would just
make me roll
not
another
become
fear
fear
check.
of her.
I want to laugh.
Let's save
There's
ourselves
so
the
many
time.
things that are plus resistance to fear checks.
Save ourselves the time.
Yeah. No, she's just not going to bother, because some of you really tanked that last time. But that is her, so it is now the 3 PC slots.
I would like to go.
You are the tankman.
Starting
First
the air.
off, yeah, I will draw Lemelin Seer as a free action,
Yep.
well, equivalent to, because Quick Draw is awesome.
Accidental.
Yeah. And then I will cast a summon conjure spell.
All right. What are you conjuring?
I'm conjuring a halberd, essentially.
Yeah. See, Dallas has remembered that
Basically,
the conjure can be used
A
on weapons.
yeah, non-magical weapons. I'm just like, wait, why don't I just make them? It doesn't cost anything to maintain, as far as I can tell.
Well, concentration as usual, but
Yeah.
nothing additional for the weapon. Yeah. All right, so.
Yeah, but so I'm going to hold out my hand, and basically the air around it is going to vibrate and look basically appear to be dissolving as a grotesquely rusted, decayed-looking halberd comes out of my basically the place where my hand is.
Yeah.
And, this is not difficult at all. One upgrade.
I did not write down to think about the chain gauntlet. Son of a bitch, me. I gotta go dig that up.
This is why I have the loot buffer.
Would you mind giving me that real quick?
Spoiler,
Yeah.
Morticia is a different Death Knight spec.
Oh.
Mortis is Frost. She's Plague.
Oh. Scary.
All right.
Nice.
Disgusting.
Yeah, success.
All right, you've succeeded. You've conjured the house.
Success in my favor. In my flavor as well, because I rolled 4 successes, 2 failures.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I'm going to use my first maneuver to double move and engage. Well, not to double move, but to basically fly up and engage Just engage, not actually attack.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any action, so yeah.
Because that was my action.
Yeah. So you
first
become engaged.
maneuver, because I get 2 from Swift Strider, right? Or no, I don't have Lane Strider. Okay, I'll
Yes.
use the Strain for this then. Because I do have to double maneuver here. I'll basically engage with her, so she's got to make a fear check.
Alright, you wish her to make a fear check.
Yes, difficulty 3.
Actually, wait, let me double check.
She's immune to fear. I'll be Sag. She might be. It's a demon.
Nope.
But she's not immune
She's
to
not
shout.
a
She's not immune.
high demon, so she, to clarify, there's 2 demon traits. There's high demon and there's demon. Regular demon trait is just don't need to eat, sleep, breathe, immune to poisons and toxins. And non-demon characters add automatically 1 failure to social checks. High demon is the all that, but also just any social check you attempt to make just fails. They do not care for your mortal shenanigans.
I mean, it shouldn't be
But
too
yeah.
hard for her to make because she's important.
Yes.
But-
So what's
She
your
just
how
has
many
to do
ranks
it.
of fearsome do you have? 3?
3.
Okay, so it's a hard fear check. Sorry, I scrolled up for that. Let me re-grab. There it is.
And then, regardless of this result, I am going to challenge her.
Okay. So yeah. Pa. This should come out on the upside. Can I add anything to this?
I would hope so.
Oh, Omega. On that
Yep.
mass spell, does she have something to remove the black? Because I did throw 1 black on her.
She rolled it, didn't she? I could have sworn she read. Oh no, I typed B instead of sa.
Ah.
Let me
Okay.
just
So that would have 2 threat then.
instead.
Well, yeah, that means to be actually means it'd be 3 threat. Huh.
Okay. I mean it's a spellcasting check. Let me see. Let me look, because she was targeting herself. So
All spellcasters in the area know she exists.
I mean that would be very funny and also would be very bad for her. Because she is trying to be incognito, but let's see. What's the
Wait,
other
wasn't the mask
things?
roll the 3 successes and 3 crits?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
but no.
I thought you said
the
3
advantage
threats or
was from the
something.
blue that should-
Well, she would have 3 threat.
Yeah, because
It would be an S, not a blue.
The boost was wrong.
okay.
I should have typed S. Because, you know, D1 is so excellently programmed. I mean, he really is. But it's just that, unfortunately, I don't like how we've handled the boost and setback dice. B should just not do anything, so I have to fucking learn. But I guess it's a boost or a blue die. So it wins the fucking coin flip.
Don't worry, Omega. I've done that the same too.
I mean, you know, no, this is much funnier. The spell's more powerful and targets another
Yeah.
character. Porter, you are also blurry. Porter, you're blurry.
Why?
I'll blur off.
Okay.
Because that's infinitely funnier.
Then just be
I
like,
would have said Mortis is blurry, but technically this happened before Mortis moved, so.
Yeah.
And you challenge her, and
Yeah.
just her? Do you have any other challenge targets, or is it just gonna be?
I have to spend another maneuver.
Yeah.
To do it. I can challenge, and I don't think the others. I don't think it works out so they'll both be in range in the same increments.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so yeah, you challenge her. So you
Also, I kind of don't want to
contra-
fight the school children because I might just kill them.
Yeah, no, that's
accidentally.
fair. That's fair. You know your limits. So yeah, so you fly up, you know, she does easily make the fear check. You know, Dream Demon, she's pretty disciplined. So you fly up and you know you say something
I had a
like,
feeling.
your quarry is with me. Your fight is with me. She just kind of does the like finger bite pose and says, "Oh my, what a veritable buffet you've brought me. There's so much in there. You won't mind if I shave a little off the top, right?"
Play. If you can handle it. By the way, Mortis
I'm
has
sorry.
the craziest eyes you've ever seen.
Porter just over the link pool. I think Morticia's into women.
All right,
This is
okay.
into pain. Not very picky about anything else.
All right. Well, it is now the next PC slot because Dallas has done literally all the things you can do.
All
Maybe
right.
cram a couple more incidentals in there.
I think I want to do.
I unequip, I re-equip. I unequip, I re-equip.
Ring goes on, ring goes off. Yes. Axe.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see. I think taking cover. I don't have moods for that right now. Quick draw. Get my bow. I'm going to use. I think I'll have to take train to give a maneuver to Gecko.
All right.
Actually, no. I think it'll have to be double check what he has. And just see if can he actually deal with the students or not.
He has claws and fire breath, so it's gonna be a little awkward no matter what.
Yeah. Let's see. I was thinking Uchiwata, but
I believe I have mentioned, but I will reiterate. These thralls do have a special ability called Innocent Face. Whenever this character suffers wounds, all enemies within short range suffer 2 strain. You know, because they're non-culpable. So
yeah, it's trying to think of can Uchiwata basically do a spell cast to
yeah.
to basically sleep them, I guess.
Yeah, Primal has non-lethal, so you can just do an attack roll and have it do
I think
damage.
I think I could probably give all them give a turn to Uchiwata.
All right.
His turn. But first things first, quick draw. I'm not gonna move because I need to aim for this. And I'm going to attempt a return gift to my I guess now old friend.
Yeah. Yep.
It will linger for the rest of her life. Like any good gift should.
Leona out here composing poems as she shoots people.
It's apt. I'm going to activate Painful Blow.
Yep.
I'll upgrade the difficulty on this. I think. What's the range of her?
It's short, even though she's up in the air, because I
have precise.
slight
So I
vaulted ceilings, but I don't think it matters. Yeah,
Dallas
ignore
is
the
in
Dallas
range.
problem. Currently, she does have 2 range defense though, and is adversary 1.
Okay.
Oh, and add an automatic threat for the board.
Gotcha.
That is T, by the way, in case anybody doesn't remember.
Well, this Painful Blow, I don't need to damage. I just need to hit. So I'm
Yes.
probably gonna do the trick shot charm because it's not about doing well. It's about blending.
And then you're gonna get 4 threats, and I'm gonna snap your bowstring or something, and you'll be very sad. But hey,
It's durable.
5 threat, and then the bow explodes.
No, that works.
Yeah, no, I think I can only do 1 damage step at a time on an item. I can make you run out of ammo. I assume you're using regular arrows for this because it's just a painful blow. Yeah. Okay.
It's probably normal. It's probably the normal flash arrows. The normal barbed arrows. I'm aiming. Lance Strider.
Also, did you actually take cover?
No, I said I wouldn't have the economy for it.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so basically one red and then 1 setback and then a T for a threat.
I have a question.
Yes.
Omega, before you make your roll axe, this is probably important. Do instances of Painful Blow stack?
I don't think so.
No, it's just 2 for every maneuver she does.
Yeah. When she becomes.
I'm saying if it makes it harder, that I don't know if there's a point. Okay.
That would be also 1 purple because that technically increased the difficulty.
Yep. Rapa, Sasa. Ta.
The second one because I'm using the quick shot. I'm using the quick quick shot charm. Somehow pull through.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so that will be.
Yep.
Sorry, scrolling up again. That will be 12 pierce 2.
Okay. But then it's halved, right?
No, actually.
Oh, really? Jesus.
Because this one is just an added effect if it does damage.
Okay, well then I will calculate all this stuff out. So 12 pierce 2. All right. Yeah.
I will use that. I'll use that advantage, I think, to heal a sprain. Because I'm going to pay 2 to give another maneuver to Uchiwata. And then I'm going to crit with that.
Yep.
Because I technically can.
Yeah, you definitely cause wounds.
And this is Vicious 1. So this would be Do I have anything that adds to this normally? It's not a beast, it doesn't matter, so I don't think it does.
Yeah, no, I don't think you have any other talents.
No, so it'd just be crit plus 10.
Yep.
In a bit. Has that done that? Space after the plus or no?
No, no space after the plus. Okay, increase the difficulty of presence and willpower. That is important. So yeah, you just rock back, ratchet up, and then shoot, funk.
Return gift from me to you, my old friend.
Oh, thank you so much. There's something I'd like to say about, the metaphors here. But one, that would be very, very rude of me considering our past friendship, and also, ow.
I think it's like stuck deep in there.
Yeah, no, it's like right in the. Again, demons are mostly aether, so the lungs are kind of like a fashion choice, but no, definitely like I'm thinking like lower chest, right in the bit where she's not wearing any clothes.
I was imagining it's like below the rib cage or like right in between a rib. Like,
yeah, right in the bottom rib area, and just like, but also, ow. Okay. All right. And you're gonna have Uchiwata go after you. Anything else from you?
No, that's all my actions.
Okay. All right.
So
You have
Uchiwata
stat blocks. No, if you want to give him a blast, it's just normal primal spellcasting.
Yeah, I just need to.
Once
He
per
has let's see. 4 cunning, 3 primal.
Yep.
I think I'll have him move to get in short with one of the girls. So it's like
I mean, he should be in short if he's out and about with you.
I guess it's maneuver to shape change from being an armlet into
That
a
is
person.
probably, yes, we'll need a maneuver to...
And probably hops onto like a chandelier or something. It's like on something else.
That high. Throw him up on a pew, though.
Like a pew, yeah.
Strikes a pose. I am here, my lady.
Please subdue them. They are dragged into this against their will. As you wish.
Oh.
Oops, I Shakujo. All right.
What the? I'll ask later.
Alright, so this will be...
I thought Uchiwata was...
I've never been introduced to the raccoon dog.
I thought that we introduced him when we were
Never in his raccoon form as a person you've seen him?
No, I haven't seen him.
He was at his house.
That's right.
Came down with
Oh,
him.
but you were there for the morning
breakfast.
breakfast, because you
Way
gave me a lot of shit about that.
Hiding out as like a bracelet, a retainer. So yeah, I don't actually know if Mortis is formally.
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
Okay, so this will be implement. He does not. His first range increase does not increase his difficulty, so that's important. So that'll be 3 yellows and a green. He gets.
I mean, they're short range, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
But what does matter is you do base damage plus 3. Don't forget to increase the difficulty by at least 1 for adding, what's it called? Non-lethal, I think is the name of the thing.
Okay.
Under primal.
I have to go find this. I have a spell card.
You linked them already.
Yeah, I just have them saved already. I just want to save them again on my computer. Because this is an attack spell.
Yep. Attack, add non-lethal. Increase your base damage by 3.
Try to take it a bit. I just keep scrolling. Yeah, lethal prone only. +1, so that would totally be 2 purples.
Yep.
I don't think it's any.
These guys have adversary 1. And I think that's it.
I don't think he has anything that adds more to this. Let's see.
No, he should not get any big bonuses for it, but he's got a pretty good casting pool.
No, he gets a advantage for other things.
Yeah. Nope, that's the wrong category. Double check the student thralls. Yes, just adversary 1.
All right, so I think that's it for this. So
actually, no, this is an attack roll, so they have 1 defense.
All right, 1S.
All right. And I assume you're gonna. Well, actually, that technically doesn't count until after we resolve. But I assume you're gonna use your once per encounter. Don't suffer strain when you cast primal. Because he is a rival, and otherwise he would take wounds.
When I read that, I always thought it wasn't like you could make someone else take the strain for you, because that's how it's
He can also do that, but you get 1 per encounter. He doesn't take any. And then
Probably, yeah.
if you want, Leona can take. You can basically use him as, Leona can be his casting battery, so you can get more primal spells.
Gotcha. I will have him not take it this time.
Well, that is a miss.
And you have a bad pool there.
Yeah.
All the extra dice just got damn.
Yeah, you just got a lot of advantages. It's pretty
Should
alright.
give him a boost, I guess. Yeah,
All right, well, he rolled like 3 advantage, so he can still, like, apply black dice to them and stuff like that. He appears, waves his staff. There's like a flash of greenish light, and just. Oop, Dallas.
Oh no.
Fell down.
Oh no.
Hopefully he'll be back in a second. One of the pews they're hiding. Oh, actually, technically, they probably. No, it's cover. Cover's not. Cover's only range defense. That doesn't work for magic. That's right. They are in cover though. But yeah, one of the corners of the pews just like explodes in a tiny firework, and then the thrall just kind of like looks at him, looks at a friend, looks back at him. But yeah, you do have 3 advantages, Leona.
I think this will be give. How much does it give a black? 2?
2, yes, to give the targeted character a black on their next check.
I guess they can take a black and then boost the next person going.
Okay. I have fired my warning shot, my lady.
Keep trying.
Okay.
That would be my action now.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just hear Omega's voice of that and just like, ooh, Goku flavor.
It is that kind of
bit like the
It is a bit like that, yes.
That's not quite what I'm going for.
I know,
I'm trying very much for it should come at no surprise that I'm trying very much for the dub voice of the. Actually, I think his Japanese voice sounds a little bit like this too. But the Tanuki who's buddies with Moroku and Inuyasha.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
I also
picturing.
feel like the dumb thing is
That's
like
the range I'm going for here.
I feel like Leona is just like accidentally just a Legend of the Five Rings character.
A little bit. But okay. All right. It is Ryahnn's turn. What are you doing?
Ryahn kind of looks towards the raccoon dog for a second. I believe I have a better way of dealing with them. As I gesture with the staff, and I'll cast Dispel on the 2 of them.
Alright.
Assuming that they're enchanted the same way.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's
It
the
is a
case.
magic effect.
Alright. Let's see.
Cast Dispel. Don't forget you got to add extra difficulty for targets.
Yep.
Herbler.
Oh, Omega, I have to ask, for the spirit bottle, do I actually have to be wielding that, or do I just have to have it on my person?
I believe the way it's supposed to work is just you have to have it.
Okay.
It's like a proc.
Okay.
It's a target vessel.
When X, you can then do the thing.
Very well then.
Would I have 1 red on this because they're rivals? Or because they have
Yeah, probably. You are
Okay.
making a magic check against them.
Yeah.
We can throw a red in there.
Magic!
Yep, you got it. That'll
bam.
be enough advantage for both of them. Yeah. So they just kind of like pass out. Probably
And
not
I'll-
actually snoring, but definitely take a little nap.
Maneuver to maintain true sight, and we'll just say I use the maneuver to catch them as they pass out.
Sure.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. It is now APC slot. There is 1 enemy left in this conflicto.
Are we back at the top of the round?
Yes.
May I swing, or do you want to go, Porter?
I would like to not be blind. But...
Okay.
Heal thyself.
The what?
The joke of heal thyself, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like I said, otherwise, like, that's going to be my action, so I'm not going to do anything to actually stop the, to stop.
Other than maintain your
Yeah.
choice of
Yeah, no,
main
so,
strength
you know,
or
I
your
can
weapons.
wait till after the succubus goes. The
Alright.
fucking defense spell's still up.
Okay, I have an important question.
Yeah.
Well, two important questions. Can someone send me the advanced class doc again? I don't know why my Google Doc just will refuse to hold on to anything.
You just save it to your computer.
Well, I mean, he can do that, but also, yeah, I'm very surprised why it just doesn't.
But also, how does attacking with 2 weapons work?
All right, 2-weapon fighting. Yes, I think this is the first time this has ever come up. Let's see.
Which tree has feats for that, actually? Is that like the... What was it, the Trapper?
Yeah, Trapper's got some stuff for that if you wanted to go down that route.
God damn it.
Dancer, I think, has some
Oh, no, I found it. Okay, I found the Prestige class doc.
All right, he found that part of it. All right.
I was looking at the wrong words.
Where is that? That's attack prone targets. 2-weapon combat. For reference, this is on page 108 of GeneSys. So while wielding 2 weapons, you know, that are both one-handed, which, because you have special powers, you can...
Titanic strength is...
Yeah, you can one-hand weapons that are normally 2-handed. So basically, you perform a combined check. You pick one weapon to be the primary one. You determine, skills, characteristics, everything that goes with that attack. You add the extras for that attack to it, and then, get all that together. You're using all the same skill, so it doesn't really matter about all the extra stuff. There's, like rules for like if you're, stabbing somebody and shooting them with a pistol in your other hand or stuff like that, going for an unarmed attack and also a melee attacks. But basically, your difficulty for this check is the same, so you increase it by 1. And then if you hit them, if you succeed on the check, you hit them with your primary weapon, and you can spend either 2 advantage or a triumph to hit them with the secondary weapon, dealing equal to its base damage plus your successes rolled. And you can spend advantage or triumph to activate item qualities from either weapon.
Okay. I want to clear... Oh, it only says melee weapons. Sad. I wanted to see if I could one-hand a blunderbuss.
No, you may wield melee heavy weapons one-handed. You still use the melee heavy skill.
Yep.
I mean, like, you could probably lift it one hand, but then you can aim well.
By 1?
Yes. She has 1 melee defense. You add a T because she's still blurred. And she's adversary 1.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
No. Also, you notice the shape that guy's spine had to be in to do that.
What?
He only shot like 2 or 3 rounds out of each. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, no. I've never fired anything that big, but no, I understand. It's violent. I probably wouldn't try to do that from, hip firing.
That is a lot of dice.
Yep. Hargs. Well, that'll probably be it, because you get 2 hits.
Yeah, I'll activate it to do the extra damage.
All right, so Lama Lancier is your primary weapon, I assume? So what's your, what was your
it has
total,
the better qualities.
What is your total damage on that one, then? With 2 successes.
On Lama Lancier or adding both weapons?
It's at a time, so your first hit would be with Lama Lancier, so what's that do with 2 successes?
Okay, first hit is 9, pierce 3.
Okay, that's all her soak. So that's going to be what we call game over, man. You don't even need the second hit. 9 straight up, and then
11 is the second hit.
Yeah, that puts her at 21 out of 14.
Ooh.
Technically, you can still hit with the second weapon. That'll make her take another crit, but she is incapacitated with the first hit.
I mean, she's a demon, right?
Yes.
I will hit with the second hit.
All right, roll me 2 crits then. One is plus 10 because you already took critical injury, and the other is plus 20.
I don't think it'll do much, but...
It probably won't delete her from this realm outright.
Let's not make Lucky sad.
Compromised. And then roll again with a plus 20 this time.
Alright.
Actually, I should get...
I'm
not just going to keep stabbing the dead body, but I'm not holding back on a demon.
No, that's fair. You declared the double attack. This is just mechanically what happens. And hamstrung. Well, if this boss wasn't that squishy, and Leona didn't do a fuck ton of damage right out the gate, this would probably be more amusing. But yeah, it's just basically you go in with a Lamalancier strike like right across the torso, just as she like thinks to raise up both hands and says, "Wait, can we talk about that?" And then you turn it into a downward strike with the halberd, and power crash to the ground. Alrighty. Well, hey, Porter.
I'm a
A
little
spiritual
sad.
entity has become
Incapacitated.
incapacitated.
I'm a little upset that this went over so quick because I gotta upgrade this twice now.
No, the encounter's over.
Does it work like that?
You're no longer blinded.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The two thralls were out,
Yeah,
so
it
the
was the
last
end of the
enemy is
encounter.
done, so there's no more encounter. Yeah.
I guess you can go bottle her up now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's rolling. He was just concerned about rolling double upgrades for it. But no, the encounter is over. I feel no need to extend the blind.
Righto.
All right, so let me double check how this works.
I have it on my character sheet here. Where is...
I have a question, Omega, in universe.
Yeah.
You said they were made of aether, but do demons bleed?
Yes,
I mean,
there
like,
would be
if you're still-
blood
You just makes bodies.
because she's like physically manifested.
It's a hard check.
it-
Discipline
I
check.
assume there's some of it on my weapons.
Yeah.
Don't lick it.
I'm
Don't...
gonna bottle that.
Oh, okay, thank God.
I'm not gonna lick it.
Okay, sure.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can
bottle
bottle it up.
that.
I had a good
Who
start.
knows?
Remember, I know I don't.
Who
act
knows
like
what
it
Morticia
often,
would
but
do?
I am science man.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering what the actual blood, the blood build for Mortis is gonna be
No,
like.
she's into pain, not blood.
No,
There's a
this
difference.
is the plague build. I'm asking what the blood build's gonna be like.
That one will be tankier.
That one's be the masochist, I guess.
All right, you got it. Yeah.
Sadist.
Is incapacitated at short range view.
Yep.
As an out of turn incidental, make a hard discipline. You've done that once. Yeah. So just, as the demon, falls to the ground, just kind of like unconscious, she, slowly, while Morticia is bottling up the blood, just kind of turns into, blurry smoke. Also, technically, she'd be de-blurred because she passed out and can't concentrate anymore. But you know what I mean.
Mhm.
And just kind of into your gourd.
Porter puts the stopper on it. He's like, "Why do?"
You should all roll to recover strain if you need to. Some of you were spellcasting.
Yeah, I'm down a lot of strain. I gotta roll.
Yeah.
Is anyone?
Oh,
down?
I assume that you're no longer going to keep conjure on the weapon.
I recall. Yeah, no, it disappears.
All right.
I will drop my spells too. I will just roll some discipline.
Yeah, I recover all my strain.
All right, good.
How long have we been playing so far tonight? An hour?
Hour.
Double check.
Oh, this is funny.
We got some
We actually do the other thing then.
Yeah, we got a little bit of rabbit set up on that, but yeah, we might get to the other thing. I presume you were going to search the room.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
First of all, you guys basically find a sizable cache of all the stuff she managed to stockpile, which you can return to the school.
Yeah.
There's like, canvas bags and satchels and big burlap sacks filled with, various stuff, aetherite dust, like I said, bone powder, ashes, etc. There are some notes and stuff. It does kind of look like maybe she was building up for another summoning attempt to whip out some more. Porter can consider an interrogation later, but currently, we're taking a little nap, okay? She's sleepy. There is an item, though, that she appears to have either made herself or had made. An item I am calling a spirit summoning pouch. It is a soft deerskin pouch with a drawstring strung with gemstone beads containing a powder made of cremated ashes, bone meal, and purified salt. Sorry. It is a slightly long thing, but technically I think a couple of you might want this, but basically it's a magic implement for conjure. It allows you to add the summon ally effect without increasing the difficulty. After successfully casting the spell, you may suffer 2 strain to immediately not have to concentrate for the rest of the encounter.
Oh, sick.
Anything you summon this creature and objects you summon this way have a ghostly spectral outline. Weapons gain Pierce 2, in addition to any of their other qualities, and creatures have the spirit quality, They don't need to breathe, eat, drink, are immune to poison or toxins, and don't have to care about difficult terrain.
This sounds
What
like a
if it's
Dallas
a-
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna- yeah.
Morticia would like it. I don't know,
Yeah.
because
I think I'm the
know
only
Leona's
person
expressing
who has
interest in-
conjured anything.
No, Leona's conjured a weapon before.
That's true.
Which is what I was going to say. Leona is showing interest in conjuring weapons. I don't know if you're interested in conjuring allies.
I already. My thing is, I have allies that are already with me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
just add summon ally to the roll
Conjure for
without
free,
having
yeah.
to upgrade it is so nice.
yeah, and you get to suffer 2 strains, so you don't have to concentrate on it. So
That's
I was gonna say like,
Yeah, that's so
you guys
good.
have at it because I'm fine. I'm fine managing my own because
okay,
me
You mean-
the summoned
it's-
weapon's a very specific thing.
yeah, you're working.
I don't often say give me, but this one is the few ones.
You say give me a lot.
This is he's mostly only when it's pokey things.
True.
I think I'm the only one who usually uses pokey things.
I try.
Well, we'll see how stuff shakes out. All right, so
It could be very
because
mean,
I know
but
we
will
have
not.
other stuff to do, and I don't want to sandbag. You guys can rest and relaxify.
Porter will call the headmistress.
Yes, she'll probably come on down to take care of the stuff.
Mhm.
So because you have done the good, she will give you your pay, which was agreed upon. Let me see. That's each of you get 750 GP,
Yay!
and it took you a day, so you get another 200 in expenses.
Well, I'm glad it only
Guys, I
took
think
us
you
one
guys have
night.
Also,
Very
this
expensive.
It's not like us to make it things
the
take longer.
Spirit dust will also go great when I do necromancer stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's a lot of summon stuff in there.
She still will pay you for the day's expenses because it is like after midnight. You were working on this most of a day, and to be fair, you guys got. I mean, you're mostly better, but you guys got a little bit jazzled.
I mean,
There's
hey,
a lot of spell casting.
I will charge.
Yeah, I was pretty
I will
strained
charge
out for
her my
most of that.
I will charge her my standard rate for food and board,
0.
which is 5 copper pieces. No, I need somewhere to stand.
I need to pay for a roof.
No, we
Yes.
fixed that.
No, yeah, multi-track drifting. Also, because you guys, it was a decently, powerful demon. She will offer you the group because you can't free up any more cash. A talisman of Hemoth,
Oh,
which is in our normal magical items.
I would like that,
Check.
but
Okay.
I guess I would like that, but
Take a
Sure.
look at it.
The
Yeah.
exact effects are, I'm
What
pretty
it
sure, is
do?
it +2 strain threshold?
yes,
And decrease the difficulty of fear checks by 1.
I would like that. I don't know, but
Ironically,
but
I was like a certain
I'm-
skill is
I don't
actually
think
better
it
for me
can
to use.
overlap with whatever.
I'm fine passing. I already have my armor, which already increases my strength threshold. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a necklace, and I already have a necklace, so
What were you saying, X?
Once I get my confidence skills, that might be better for me because it means I can then, when I do well on fear checks, make all of you guys better at fear checks. But
that's
that's
fine.
later.
That's later. I'm talking
Now
about
you-
now,
Now,
X.
now you have it.
Okay.
That's yours.
I will take it. Sick.
And she will also say, you.
Although, Ax, I was going to talk
Yeah,
to you about
good.
something. Wait, Ax, I need to just. Can you do anything other than painful blow with your arrows?
Yeah, I could do a hamstring shot. Like this is the thing I just
Just
got.
because there's not a lot of point to it. Just because, I mean, in a one-on-one fight, I automatically apply painful blow every hit.
What?
Nope.
Yeah,
No, because you have to up your difficulty for that.
Yeah, you have to
Do-
call out painful blow.
Do you have painful blow as a thing? I thought that was more the thing that Slayer had.
yeah.
What?
Nope. Painful blow.
Yeah, it's a Dark Knight.
Oh Jesus! Fucking the Talisman of Human was 4,000. This thing's pricey.
You
Fuck.
may voluntarily increase the combat by 1. The target suffers 1 more wound from that check. They suffer 2 strain every time they perform a maneuver. So you still have to call it out, Dallas, because you have to voluntarily increase the difficulty.
I didn't know that. Gotcha. No problem.
'Cause I have other things too, but it's like,
There is some redundancy there if you're both doing it, but
I was saying because if he has more versatility, I don't know.
I have other things. Like I have,
Leona has
Yeah,
done
I have
several
that
other
thing.
arrow shot stuff.
I know, but I liked it. Whatever. I have suppressing fire, rapid archery, hamstring shot. Whatever.
You're both very pretty and do a lot of damage.
I gotta suck.
You're
I
both
don't
at the
care.
top of the DPS chart.
Porter's cool. The Porter's the cooler one here.
Sadly,
have
I
this?
can't say that Ryahn is at the top of the DPS chart because his DPS comes like once every month.
Yeah.
Listen,
What
It's
is
just when
this?
he casts it, things die.
they really do.
Listen. It's I mean the Black Hat is designed to be a nuker build, so it's not even DPS. It's just like
it makes
okay.
Slayers.
I can do one big thing, and then I gotta take a break.
We could do it like bar
Get a
times. But yeah.
real big bomb.
Explosion.
Yes. Yeah. So, like I said, Martis will offer you one of those. Porter will, take it.
Mhm.
You guys can do a little bit of investigating the other things that come out. So it does come out that Rhelixia appeared on the school campus. Those couple of weeks ago when a student bought a shady figurine from Porto Russo.
Oh, it was a succubus figurine.
Yes. I had to do a little writing on the fly because I didn't have this backed up, but you guys were looking for when the incident started. I don't remember anybody explicitly asking who the very first victim was.
Oh.
Yeah, we asked who the victims were, but then we'd be like, you didn't give any idea that there was actually.
Yeah,
a
we never
person that-
specified who was the first victim. So.
Yeah, we didn't actually go.
And I
through
admit
this.
I did have to write that on the fly. So if you asked that more in that direction very early, I didn't have that yet, and that's why I had to go and
Pyro
fill
wrote
but
it
I did-
off. Yeah.
She does actually have a name. It was
Yeah.
Maud Billu.
No,
She was the first.
I don't know
Gone in
why
that
I was just
direction.
more interested in asking about the latest victim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was basically the starter. She was the inciting incident and also the first victim. Because she's an artifact nerd, so she got a weird figurine that is a succubus figurine.
Why not?
Which the school will take
Because-
charge of in her event.
Okay, when has buying figurines from shady people ever worked out well?
And not
Well,
ex-
now she
it-
knows that.
Let's see here. Do
I am fairly certain you won't want to, but as a point for role playing to bring up, since you do have the demon sealed and exorcised, Martis will take the figurine into custody and does offer to take the demon off your hand because the school has use for dangerous mobs in captivity. But
Porter will
you know.
gently decline.
So wait, are we enslaving the
No,
How does this work morally?
I'm not enslaving the demon.
Okay.
We're gonna talk a lot.
You can convince her slowly to hire her.
voice a lot because she's currently very tiny and a gourd.
Mm-hmm.
It's that or I try to sound very far away.
Or
Oh, no,
sonically, I
Manolo
guess.
calls a big fella.
currently, Rhelixia is taking a fucking nap because damn,
She's in healing
she
coma
only
now.
had 14 wounds. Okay, 18
She's got
strain,
a-
though.
She's got her
Yeah, only
ether
14 total
reform.
wounds.
I may
have-
have done more than her entire wound threshold in one hit.
Yeah. I mean, Leona almost got the one shot. She did have one wound to start with, but not quite because it was.
I
only
was just
pierced
I was
wounds,
just trying to
easily.
debilitate her as a caster, just so she'd like.
Yeah, but the
reflex
problem,
it.
I mean, Axe. The problem is when you painful blow, that doesn't just debilitate. That also does a lot. Also does well. I
I mean, it's just, that was my normal damage. I just hit hard.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Oh, I was just trying to debilitate her. Well, you also do a fuck ton of damage, so keep that in mind. But anyway, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Border declines. So yes, you guys are free. You should probably go sleep someplace for those of you that require sleep, because it is late at night.
Let's have a midnight
on my
meal.
board.
And
Graph, see what time it is.
It's probably like God, I'm undone with my own hour system. It's like I said, it's probably around or after midnight because you guys were staking out for a while and then running around.
Where do we? We got rooms back on the floating.
Yeah, floating in.
All right, well, let's return there.
Yeah, you could be carriaged back. That will probably take you another I think it was like a half hour.
Yeah,
Definitely return.
I'm gonna return the rings in the morning.
You guys don't have to sleep with the rings on, but
Yeah, but
perhaps wait until we have safely left the land.
yeah,
you only get a free room, or do you have to leave too?
You
I
guys
guess
wanna-
I do have to.
you guys
We
have
have to go
okay.
back to the.
Let's just go back.
yeah. It'll be fun. Like once
You
we
do
get
your
off,
thing.
we can and then we gotta go to the island. Yeah, I'm excited.
There is one more island-related thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ryahn will,
That girl.
before going to sleep, give a apologetical prayer to Hemith.
Yeah. Doing all right.
Omega,
one's
Omega,
Hemith?
a question. Can I cast spells on the Dream Demon inside the gourd?
That's a very good question. Hold on. Let me reread the spirit bottle section.
I know we can talk.
Yeah, I guess the question is, does she count as a valid target?
Yeah.
So let me reread that segmente. Hold on, Google Docs, you okay? It's probably not okay.
Usually not okay.
Alright, there we go, yeah. Had a slight lag on the... Okay, so that is to... Jenny artifacts.
I should probably buy some range so I can like chain people with this chain gauntlet.
The itty bitty living space is very appropriate. Okay, it's pretty well.
Not yet. I have arranged to have a meeting with her at some point. So
Yes, that's what I was bringing up. That we might have something else to. Okay. So, hate the later date or punishment for those misbehave. Yeah. No, it probably. Yeah, probably works.
Okay.
I think because the part of the intent is also because this is also useful for primal casting, is so that you can bottle up like elemental spirits in Pokeballs, basically.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was totally thinking Pokeball, by the way. It was like, this is a
Yeah,
Pokeball.
no. That is the part of the intent, because it is discipline or primal, so it's like shamans can like bottle up certain creatures.
Now,
and let them out
now a
later.
second question: can divine magic heal demons?
Yeah, no.
All right.
She's got a wound threshold. She can be healed.
Then, before Porter goes to bed, he is going to heal Rhea.
Yeah, she is over her wound threshold, so it's gonna be the higher difficulty.
So
I will say that physical medicine will not work unless you let her out. But
I'm not gonna do that.
yeah, while she is contained in an ethereal realm. See, if unfortunately the way the initiative worked out, if your DPS hadn't doubled up, she would have had some recovery, because one of the effects you can add with infernal attack spells is to slurp wounds back. But we can
Rain,
get
like
that
those
far.
good old Nosferatu.
Let's see here. So I will cast.
Damn
my...
it, she didn't even get to kiss anybody. That
That'd
would
be-
have been funny.
There'll be plenty of time for kissing later.
That also heals wounds, actually. Yeah, not strain. It just inflicts strain damage. So she has Dream Demons have low wound thresholds, but high strain thresholds, and have some back and forth capacity.
Oh,
but
she got like 3 crits on her, don't she?
yeah,
Oh fuck. Let me.
No, only 2.
Oh, I got
no,
critter
no,
too.
Leona did one as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Restoration.
Oh, and don't you think she's not gonna remember this for later?
So that's.
Morticia welcomes the challenge.
Leona's was not meant of malice. It was more about recompensing.
Morticia was fully meant of malice.
I do not have lands.
Ryan did nothing to her.
Yes.
You did not.
Just took away her minions.
No, I mean she
Right,
you did the good
she's
thing.
probably a little annoyed about that, but you know, if she's building a list right now, you're not at it.
Who's number 1? That's what I'm curious about.
Probably you, because you beat her up.
It might be. I don't know.
So, I think I did that right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my strong heal. So she will heal 11. Excuse me.
All right.
And I can remove 1 critical wound.
Okay. Yeah. So you eat one of the crits. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
is this
you
what the
can work on.
triumph will do? If I got a triumph, could I like remove multiple critical wounds?
Yeah, if that works like that, that would probably apply, because you could stack effects.
Yeah. Okay.
With,
Interesting.
masterful casting. But okay.
But I can only remove 1.
Yeah, it was 12 plus 9, so she was at 21. You said you heal how many?
11.
9? 11. Okay,
Total.
that's good. All right. 11 total. So that takes her to from 21 technically to 11 with a wound threshold of 14. So this would resume consciousness levels.
Mm-hmm. That's 2 strain.
All right.
And I will do it again.
All right. Okay.
Like I said, 2 is probably going to be my limit, so she's still going to probably have 1 crit, but
Sure.
I'm going to have to take a nap after this.
Well, it's nighttime, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're being
Listen,
nicer than
we're
she
building
deserves.
rapport.
Okay,
No,
so,
that's a lot of fucking healing.
Innocent.
excuse me? Oh, sorry, Omega said something, so...
No, I said that's a lot of fucking healing.
That's a lot of fucking healing, so that's going to be... Oh, God, that's going to be 15.
She only has like 10 wounds left, so that's all of them. You can get multiple crits.
I got that 1 crit, so I will heal both her crits then.
All right.
And then whatever fucking 3 threat thing you want to do.
Hold on, I have to double
She
check.
breaks out of the spirit bottle.
No, that would be like
Fuck
a
off,
despair.
Dallas.
That'd be the spare, probably, yeah.
I was joking, Axe. Calm
But-
your tits.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, I'm not funny.
Let me see here.
Does it say within the range of the spell? No, it's just as one character of the GM's choice is targeted or otherwise affected by the spell. Ooh, okay, hold on. Do any of you guys have wounds?
I have
Besides
2.
Porter? You have 2 wounds? All right.
Yeah, I have 1.
I was asleep it off.
No, I think it's...
No.
nobody has any
I
crits,
have
right?
none.
No.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
All right. No, I definitely, yeah. Leona, when you wake up the next day, you feel great, actually. You're completely fine. You feel better than ever. There's no dark circles under your eyes from being up till like 1 a.m. in the morning. Your teeth are clean.
Huh.
Porter, you're pretty sure that last heal spell was a little more juice than you needed, but you're not sure where that juice went.
Odd.
It's probably
Oh,
fine.
wait, that's right. Porter is going to pull off the ring and be like, that's better. And then he's like, all right, good night, Rayleigh. What was her name again? I'm gonna forget.
If Porter is not good at full names, Rel was her
Right.
short.
But he'll say, all right, that should do ya. Good night, Rel. See you in the morning. And he will onto bed.
I would never mention that other thing. But that's just her.
All right. Okay. Next day, natural healing of 1 wound for everybody. Refresh all your strain thresholds.
Woo!
You have sleeped. So,
Slept.
it would make logical sense. Well, I know you guys are eager to go to the island, and I am eager to take you there as well. Part of the reason why that island came up was because there's supposed to be, amber there, and that's related to the Amber Light Staff.
Yes.
So, oh, actually, I forgot one more thing. Lady Martis did say that she did have an old friend. She said an old friend looking for qualified individuals to recommend them for a job. So, she will bring that up for you later when you finish your business on the island. Because you guys did pretty good. Didn't take a lot of harm. Only a little bit of property damage that you fixed. But yes, you are looking for Smeralda Arkstone,
Yes.
daughter of Timaeus Arkstone. Are you okay just catching her after morning meal?
Yeah, it was pretty much I had mentioned it to the
Yeah.
the headmistress for whenever's best available for her.
Yep. She's you are led to understand that she's a solid spellcaster, but has a little bit more of a focus on artificing and materials. Apparently, studying heavily aetherite and gemstones. A little bit of interest in archaeology. Probably got the makings of maybe a probable adventurer. Lady Martis would have told you that since it it has been about, like I said, about 2 weeks since then. News would have passed down, so she's been taking some classes off, for like personal time.
Mm-hmm.
But has apparently been throwing herself into work. So, you can either probably, go see her at her dorm room, though you will need a magistrate to come with you there, because we already discussed that you're not supposed to wander around the dorms unassisted, or catch her at one of the labs on campus.
Probably one of the labs or something, like someplace not the dorms.
Yeah. All right. So she's pointed out to you, because I don't think you guys would have like the pictures.
Nope.
Smeralda
Actually, no.
is
Never mind.
around. I mean, yeah, you have an arcane sleeve.
I
but
can take
that
pictures now, but that's different.
Yes, you would not have a pre-existing picture. But Smeralda is pointed out to you. She is, again, senior student, around 16-ish, taller, a bit thin, pale brown hair pulled back from her face, striking yellow-green eyes. She's honestly, even for a student of magic, she's dressed kind of maybe a little drab, but very sensible. Boots, trousers, like a leather apron and some heavy work gloves. Appears to be, pondering some gemstones or something. And yeah, so however you want to initiate this conversation, Ryahn.
Ryahn will approach,
Yeah.
kind of give a polite cough to get her attention.
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, I am Ryan Storm, and I was the one that asked for a meeting with you.
Oh, yes. She'll, after a slightly awkward pause, probably, stand up from her bench, offer you a handshake.
I'll shake her hand.
All right.
Do you wish to discuss things here at all, or would you prefer someplace more private?
Here's fine.
All right. I came to deliver you this, and then Ryahn will take the cloth-covered staff from off his back and offer it out to her.
All right. There's kind of a, slow pause, kind of very, very gently takes it. It's still so pretty. Kind of, double checks everything. You haven't used it for casting at all, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. So it's still, it seems perfectly fine. She probably after, there's a brief moment of reverence, and then it turns into a much more analytical, like, checking the weight, making sure everything's in balance, looking it over. She kind of gives you an aside glance, like, no, doesn't seem to have been used in a while.
I did not think it proper to use someone else's staff unless it was truly necessary. I wanted to bring it to you to decide if you wanted it or not. I figured that it was better in your hands, or if you didn't wish it, I would use it. Then in some closet back in, what city was it? Supernia?
Superbia, yeah.
Superbia.
Well, it is very high quality. Oh, Father and I corresponded for weeks about this. Do you know how it was made? Kind of arches an eyebrow at you.
I did take some looks at it, and I have some ideas. I do actually plan to head to the island where some of the ingredients in the staff could be found, and I was going to see if I could gather some.
Oh, yes, actually, that'd be very interesting. Yes, I mean, obviously, I will take it. It's appropriately my inheritance, after all.
Yes.
It does also save me the trouble of creating a replacement. But I do have some notes. Goes back to her work table, fishes through some things. Ah, yes. Whips out a letter. It's this one. So you already know about the Avicennia Isle.
Yes.
She's just kind of, she's half talking to you, half skimming the letter.
Mhm.
So, it's known for its mangroves, lamplight fruits, and the amber, yes. If you were interested in those materials, this yes, this note will be of use to you. Actually, let me transcribe. And she gets a scratch paper and transcribes very quickly the notes. It's fine.
I can barely hear it, so.
It comes and goes.
Louder than Omega.
I don't care.
Okay. You might Axe. You might want to lower your Dallas levels then and
He's at
increase
100.
your me levels.
I mean, I already have Omega. I already have you at 160. I have Dallas
listen,
100.
I'm looking at the audio bars. Trust me, I am definitely louder than Dallas's fan noise.
Because you're 150 and Dallas' fan is louder than you.
Well, I guess the Axe just has ear damage then, or something.
It's been the other way around. I'm a better ears then if I could hear the.
I don't know. You're always the one with always
have
the weird
weird
audio
ears.
complaints.
I
I will
saw
make
with
sure
your
that I am
damage-
up on my microphone and enunciate because I am role playing somebody who's muttering, but I should make sure that the audience can hear me clearly. And the players, obviously. But yes, so basically, yeah, she transcribes out some of her father's letters and notes and hands them to you and kind of narrates, to you, Ryahn, and says basically that, according to my father, the Amber, there's a location at the old Temple of Verna on the island called the Amber Grove. I guess they were very literal priests. There you will find a ring of sacred trees that have the deposits of amberstone. Father mined some of this amber from a lightning-struck tree, but there may be other deposits. You may wish to prepare offerings for the sacred land.
Agreed.
But yes.
I am traveling with a priest of Verna, so.
Oh, that's very lucky.
I'm sorry. I just
Yes,
want to. I just
so-
want to imagine. Porter in the sky. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Golden Sky Porter.
Gotta help those kids.
It's good.
It's good.
You're okay. But yeah, yes, amber has some very interesting properties. I've heard some describe it as the opposite of pearl, the sacred material to aqua, magic to tree resin. But yes, according to Father's studies and my own experiments, it is an interesting bridge between earth and sky, so it reacts to wind and earth aether. Because hey,
Oh.
in real life, amber is organic, but also slightly magnetic.
Wild.
Very slightly.
Yes,
Very interesting.
but enough that
definitely
like
have
some
to-
ancient philosophers were like, oh hey, weird, this reacts with like lodestones and shit. Neato. But yes, so yeah, she basically passes you these copies of the notes and goes back to expecting the staff and says that
Speak
she'd
on.
be very interested in seeing what your end result is, if the staff is truly replicatable.
I will let you know and keep in contact regarding things. And if you are interested in other projects I'm working on,
She kind of
Since-
eyeballs your hat and says, "Well, I'm not averse to a little academic collaboration, but
Red
you know,
competition.
secrets need to be disciplines need to be preserved."
of course, I wasn't saying I would reveal everything, just how things are going. Keep corresponding, let you know how things are going and foster ideas whenever possible.
She kind of mostly to herself, puts one of her gloved hands on her chins and says, "Well, I suppose knowing a experienced adventurer wouldn't be bad for career prospects."
Indeed. Especially if you are aiming in that direction. Whenever you do graduate, I'd be happy to help you with your inroads into the Adventurers Guild.
All right, very well. As you wish, Magister Storm. Does more of a flourishy kind of bow.
Reply like with a sweep of the hat.
Of course. And then she'll probably, if you don't have anything further to say, she's probably going to put the staff on the table and go about, inspecting every inch. Get out the varnish cloth.
That'll be it.
Okay. So, yeah, you now know where to go for what you're looking for in the island.
I had a question, Omega.
Yes.
Is there a professor of necromancy at this
No, you have actually asked this before. Yeah, no, there's no
have.
specialist in that. Yeah,
I
you
would
said
have.
you
There might be a
wanted to look
summoning
up
one.
necromancy in their library. I think technically a couple sessions ago, so it's fair. You've been melting, but yeah, no, you've already looked around for that. No, they do not have a specialist in that kind of conjuration. Nor do they have any other adjacent disciplines. Hemith is not super well known for her exorcists or banishers or anything
Tolerance
like
of
that.
necromancy.
A list of NPC.
No, she doesn't. Hemith is about isolation and study. That's not really her grounds, but her priesthood are more about like oracles, astrologers, guidance like that. Other weird shit.
Ah, they're those kind of mages. They're into crystals and stuff.
Yes.
Got it.
Like it's very funny. There are two scions who can be considered patrons of arcane arts. Mir is one of them because he came up with a lot of the arcane rules, but a lot of mages also find work in Hemith because she's all about self-study, self-isolation, self-discipline. And specifically, the Red Tower was founded by Saint Ruby was an adherent to Hemith. It's one of the many reasons why the tower and the Schoolomancy don't get along. Because the Schoolomancy is all about Mir. Not like there's no rivalry between the churches, it's just the institutions, because that's how people be. There are also a decent number of primal casters who are associated with Hemith as well, because,
The deep wild.
wandering the woods, the sage and the druid arts kind of shit. Yeah.
I feel
But
like
yeah.
my proclivities might lean me towards another god in particular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll cross that bridge, hopefully never.
Listen, hey, anytime you want to call the Dark Lady.
Oh no, I was thinking of Dio more than anything.
No, that's also might be something you might want to worry. But yeah, you don't want to cross that metaphorical bridge across that metaphorical river, which also might be literal.
I wouldn't mind visiting this one day. Just not today.
Not today.
I respect that.
Don't we still need to
and I
get that hell
respect
water to
Dio.
make like hell curry?
Hell chili.
I don't want
Porter
Dio to
is
torture
doing
me.
certain
Okay.
things in it, yeah. Listen,
That's
you never know
that's
when
a
you
Porter's
might
list of
accidentally
adventures.
find a black door underneath the earth. The
Well, I
question
agree.
is, if you go through the door, where does it lead? Is it one of Mir's secret double back doors into Inferno, or is it an underworld door?
Or it could be one of his pocket lab rooms, I guess.
It is also true. Mir has some weird shit. You don't want to accidentally stumble into.
As long as it doesn't go
So,
beyond the barriers.
No, you are not likely to find an accidental door to the outermost void. You're not going to find a space door underwater unless you also are dealing with
Yeah,
outside
as
cultists.
long as we don't go to the 13th, we're fine.
Store.
I mean, it is in my notes of the Game Master scrolls that the outermost void is just hard vacuum by the GeneSys rules. It is outer space. Don't go there. It'll be bad for you.
All right.
There's some spooky shit out there. Okay, anyway, you guys are planning a dungeon trip.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, hey, if you want to get to the island, there's an island. You can use your airship friends to take you over, but the island is described as being, overgrown and uneven terrain. There's a lot of water there as well. It might be easier for you guys to rent a rowboat and
Maybe
either
we
row
could-
yourselves over or
It
lower
could drop
the
us
boat.
down at the port.
We might
What
even
port?
think about maybe.
Or I guess the.
Go ahead, Bran.
What I was saying is we might be better spend a little money on maybe a local fisher, maybe that might know the waters around the island to get us over there.
I'm okay with that.
Might be a little, might have to spend some coin on it, but at least it
Stimulate that local.
Yeah.
economy.
less than a chance of us wrecking our boat.
I will.
Fair enough.
I have the money to spare, and I don't trust my piloting skill.
So it'll be about 40 GP to rent a boat for the day, and that was with the intent of picking a rowboat to actually row yourselves over if you wanted. If you want to get a pilot on top of that, probably hire a guy's boat. There's probably another actually is it 5? Let me double check. I think I got boat travel in my list. That is the wrong document, me. You will not find the answers you seek there.
I have skills in piloting.
Porter,
boat,
what would
but
be a good offering to Verna?
Well, what aspect?
The tree one?
The trees, like the growth of the trees, the amber grows on the trees, and I wish to collect some samples. I don't want to anger her by damaging the trees at all, like taking too much. So I want to
The holy trees?
ensure that
Yes,
well,
it was a sacred grove.
it was mentioned
Okay.
that it was in a sacred grove. So I wish to assure her that I'd mean no harm and that.
Goods and services. Where's that tape? Yes, 5. Riverboat is 5. Yeah, so it'd be probably, we'll call it 45 gold for the day to hire a local tramp fisherman.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ivana, the thing is she's not too keen on the actual offering bit, you see. All treasure in the world already belongs to her, as it all comes from the earth, you know? It's just like giving something back. What she more respects is the effort and thought behind your actions. If we're gonna go, say, visit a sacred grove, you must, 1, harvest it yourself. 2, you must perform a ritual of planting. We're still pretty early on in the year. There's probably still some seeds about. If we take some moments to take care of the grove and plant some trees, I'm pretty sure she'll look kindly upon the action.
All right, thank you, Porter.
Oh, we don't damage.
It's like, if we are gonna do some things, I probably will get some incense though, and stuff. Honestly, I should probably just check in the area in general.
I'm a little worried. When Ryahn asked that question, something in my head said the severed head of a giant.
Well, she would like that, but we don't have one of those handy, do we?
And we're not spending
Do
any.
we? You know, just lean over at Morticia.
No, I didn't keep it.
Okay.
It's still in, where was that? Venedis?
Yeah. Also, technically, it's been like 3 or 4 days. I think that giant would have like decomposed into being like a pile of coral now or something.
Cool.
Yeah, giants return to the land when they die. It was an ocean giant, so he would have turned into a pile of seaweed and coral.
He's like a mob plus.
But if you do really want to give some sort of monetary offering, usually uncut gems are usually the way to go.
Also, by the way, Porter, I want to let you know, you probably know some amber facts.
Oh,
Because
cool.
it's a sacred material to
Yeah.
Myrna. Amberstone, it's a magically hardened form of tree resin, considered the opposite of pearl. Because, you know, this is a fantasy, game rules world. People don't think of it as being, like, fossilized. So it's been used in protective charms, decorative jewelry, forms of medicine, and perfumery. It can be made artificially by alchemically purifying tree resin, or appears in natural deposits at either sacred sites or locations where trees naturally die and regrow. Its warm orange color is said to be reflective of Mother Earth's love. But Amberstone is, the bridge between Earth and sky effect. So yeah.
Yeah. It's like, if you want to harvest, let me just do some quick chanting, get some prayer, and throw some smoke about, and we should be good.
It is also the color of your energy.
It's true. He is kind of a warm orangey gold.
Well, it just means I'm constantly basking in her love. Anyway, I'm gonna run down to the market before we head out. I'm gonna pick up some energy potions. We've been running around with none. Did you know that? Terrifying.
Oh, you guys ran out of that? Huh.
Also gonna go pick up some incense and maybe a couple ritualistic items. Like I said, Vanna ain't
I
super
also
big.
need to go to the market.
Vanna ain't super big on the ceremony, but protocol.
I'm going to pause the audio and step away for a sec while you think about anything you may wish to buy before doing a duty.
A duty.
A 4-man.
A 4-man.
Yee.
Well, you've got a big enough boat that you could bring Gwen along, but I'm gonna tell you, she is not gonna want to go into the jungle.
She's more an urban cat.
No, she can stay
Now,
here.
if you want her to like sit on the
Welcome
boat
to
and
the
like fish,
jungle.
she can do that.
Nah, I will definitely ask what Gwen wants to do.
Gotta be honest, not a huge fan of the ocean.
Would she mind watching over Stovey and Yukihime then?
Oh yeah, she can do that. Yeah,
Hella.
no problem. All right. Okay.
I just thought about,
Paused
like,
now. I'm stepping away for a sec.
I think right. I just
Sorry,
remembered something.
I just saw what Loth posted.
Yeah, I just
Just remember, no one asked about Uchiwata because technically,
Oh yeah, fuck, it's right. we
I mean,
moved
that's
on.
only Mortis, really, because I think everyone else kind of explained it.
No, they understood what he's about, but yeah, it was, to be fair, it was like 1 a.m. when that stuff happened.
I know at least Leona did not ever explain what he is, but yeah.
I'm just imagining the meme now. You know, it's like you know, Leona summons a face spirit, has him cast spells, leaves, doesn't explain anything. Anyway, I will now actually be right back. You guys think about anything you
I
want
need to go armor shopping.
Again? Well, not again,
Yeah.
but...
No, this doesn't suit me.
But is that really weird? Okay.
We're gonna...
Are you gonna be turning...
Morticia's making design choices.
I need something lighter.
Air is light.
Are you going to be changing armor every time you change?
Clearly, we need to get him a fucking
I don't think every time.
We need to get him a portable wardrobe.
Also, I have the out of game. I have the fucking collateral to spend on it. Jesus Christ!
But you were saving to buy more other things.
I think he's just
No,
trying to.
I literally have nothing else I need to buy.
You're not gonna
It
get.
just reminded me of my bot campaign I was in. The old bot campaign. We had amulets that lets change outfits on command.
Oh,
But,
as far as non-functional thing, I've been doing that all campaign.
I thought you were like getting the house thing. Like I thought you were getting like the 10 to 12k to 20k thing.
I already got the house. It was 2k.
5K. Was it? No,
I
it
have
was 2K.
11k left.
Well, there was another thing I think we were talking.
Well, no, I'm saving up so I can buy a fucking. I can put a fucking keep on the floating
That's
island.
lucky.
Yeah, and I ain't expecting anyone else to help me with that. So
I'm planning on buying a house
That's
in
a
every
personal
kingdom.
project.
yeah.
That was my thing. But so far, you know how many kingdoms we visited? 1.
Two,
Why do I feel like Dallas is
Really?
playing this
Well,
like a
okay,
fable?
technically 2, but we're
technically 2 or 3.
We've been in 2.
Buy a
we've
house
been
in
to 2
every
technically.
kingdom.
But we've
Put a
been
wife in there.
Well, no, it's because I can then teleport to them at will.
Okay, yeah.
Bag of
Just a
holding.
rundown
Maybe you
shack
can
I
travel
teleported
points.
to.
Bag of holding overrated. I have a house of holding.
It holds me.
Don't
I'm
my
up for
crap.
shit.
Fucking. I tried using the search function on the document. It crashed. It fucking crashed.
Also,
Does that?
What are you looking for?
The price of incense and pipeweed.
Okay, I'm
like-
in the gear
So,
section. Let me look that up real
I
quick.
know
Thank you.
Omega didn't mean for this to happen, but now I want to go down the necromancy tree a little bit and then immediately side class into monk.
Why?
Can you not? That's
Because
a
one
lot.
of the no, read the last ability on the necromancer tree.
Incense is 1.
The I think it's called
gold.
Touch of Death.
Pipeweed is 20.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
It
no.
makes
That's good.
all
Also-
unarmed attacks immediately vicious, pierce, and heal you.
Scary.
To give you...
But Dallas, you already have gauntlet items that can just give you. Never mind. Go.
No one's posted this yet, so just to give you a random thing to distract you guys.
I mean, if everyone hasn't seen it, there's what was posted just before Alter's White Mage, where you know, FF14 director producer Yoshi P has finally been
Oh,
able
yeah, I
to speak
saw
with
that.
FF16 producer Yoshida.
It's great. All right, so let me actually.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick 4 energy.
I'm-
bucks.
Is it bad that is it bad that I thought one of these were that I think one of these might be true?
Which one is
Is
it?
that
Everyone has a
racist?
Jeep?
No, the national sport is boomerang. I don't know if that's a lie or not.
God
I
damn! I
was
typed
thinking-
boomerang in my fucking
I think it's
shopping.
cricket. But
I have to ask you a very desperate plea.
what's up? You want
Can
me
we
to,
can we
to-
ban
to-
Dallas from multiclassing even harder?
No.
No.
because he wants to go into
you
monk just for a
mixed it.
joke.
Yeah, I want to go into because I looked at the necromancer tree and I saw Touch of Death and I'm like, what if I went into monk afterwards?
Axe, do you remember when I went into Dancer with Arama just because I thought it'd be cool, and then I went like 3 months later, I was like, wait, why'd I do this?
Yeah. Also,
Listen, no. I mean, if he wants to go that route, he can. That's gonna be a lot of EXP down the line. Don't worry, Axe. That's a question you don't have to worry about for several months.
That's fair.
Death is one of your capstone talents. It's very deep in the tree.
That's like at
Just
least
because
6
not
months.
all of my character choices revolve around doing big number damage.
It's
I mean,
not.
you still managed
It's
to
not
do
about
that.
numbers. It's never mind.
Yes, it is.
It's madness. It's
To me, it was
You
never
guys
about number.
never
It's
played
about that it all actually fits together. But
This
So
is
you
why
can
I
do
never
big
play
numbers.
DPS MMOs.
Well, no. Let's be fair. Thief doesn't really
No,
add anything to
sometimes-
Leona's DPS.
I like
That's the
parkour.
utility spec. But also,
Parkour?
you understand, role playing, doing stuff for the sake of doing rando stuff. Okay.
All right,
Like his other purchases. Actually, that's right. I stepped away and I was going to be like, okay, did you just want to buy
Okay,
the
yeah.
energy potions?
Let me remove these so not to clog up the video
Oh
recording
no,
when you guys go
I
back.
do need to buy some serious armorage. I don't know if you were here for that.
no.
Yeah, I stepped away. I remember you saying the thing, but I'm back now.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
Morticia wants her own set of armor.
Okay.
What would it be?
Well, do you want it right now, or do you want it when we get back? Because I know you're gonna whiffle and waffle about for a bit.
No, I know about what I want. I'm just thinking about what I want to put in the equipment slot. I want chain, but
Think about different materials.
By the way, have you bought yourself a portable
yeah,
vault?
I'm looking at the add-on. No, like I said, I have a portable house.
True.
And
Well,
my house,
yes,
I,
actually portable.
That
but-
requires you to,
Teleport there.
make a roll. Make a roll.
You probably buy items to make the roll easier.
Well, that I don't know about, but
Let me see here. So let me.
also I could just
I've unpaused the audio.
armor mods. That's what I was gonna do. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think.
So,
How much is that one? That one just seems like the most easy to just slot in.
Dallas is having fun picking a new glam for his character.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Because Morticia wants different armor.
Yes. No, she requires a little bit lighter armor with more mobility. Not that lighter. It's still chain.
is Mortis's regular armor crushing her tits?
No, it's just not like mobile enough. It feels like you're wandering around in a giant metal tin can.
Because you are.
Oh, you're doing the.
Yes.
Oh, okay, you're going from heavy to medium.
Yeah,
Okay.
completely.
Yeah.
Right.
Mortis is and always has been a Dark Souls character.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, it's better than being a WoW character.
No, Death Knights don't change armor types in WoW. Also, to be fair, I love the class design in WoW. Most of the other things about WoW, I have a very
What about
complicated
shoulders?
relationship with, but the class design is great.
Anyway, we're
I'm
working
just
on
trying
the
to look
shop.
up prices and I cannot find them.
What are you looking for?
I found the price of chainmail. That's not difficulty. That's
Oh, right. Yeah.
550.
If you're looking for
looking for the
mods,
price
that's
of the-
table 4.
If you have
Weapon
the
and
Oh,
armor.
appendix
there we
open
go.
on the side, you
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean he does. It's just it
Oh,
cuts
that-
off the attachment part.
I'm telling
No,
5 short,
okay.
but I can. My
Oh,
dumb thing is,
that's a very even number then. I'll get a set of chainmail with deflective plating and what
I
else?
thought you were getting reinforced actually.
No, reinforced plating is ridiculously overpriced, and I don't want to bother with it.
It's very important because it makes you immune to pierce, which is rough.
Right, that's the thing I was considering, but I don't have slots for it. I was thinking of getting Voidbound to get basically my weird, etherically unbalanced armor or something.
All right, now I have 5 sticks of incense. Now I won't fucking forget this again.
Actually,
Until I do.
no.
Instance time.
No, that's better. I will do a set of Shadowbound chainmail armor.
Okay.
I have Terrorbound as well, and I was like, I don't think I need any more because I already have Tetley because my 2 defensive. I Tetley have 4 range. I just like the 2 extra on stealth.
Ryahn, would you be able to make a roll for me? Or can I haggle? No, I shouldn't haggle. That's a bad idea.
I mean, if you don't want to haggle, we
what?
can pay straight up prices.
I want the price down
Um,
50.
So, did you
Okay.
see the rarity of Shadowbound?
10.
Ooh,
Hey,
yeah,
it's -1,
purple on
so it's
that.
9.
9.
I mean, at Voidbound, it's 8, actually.
But he wants
I'm like
shadow.
five.
Yeah, but Voidbound doesn't get +2 range defense.
9. 9.
That's what I care about more than the stealth.
I mean, I guess I
Also,
can't
I
give you
already
my.
do what Voidbound
But you
armor
already
does.
he already
I
teleports.
have that in my
Leona,
class.
you want Voidbound because you want to do funny haha teleport you.
I also would
But
like a you missed me kind of moment. You know, I think it'd be cool for like, avoid
once
lethal
per
blow.
encounter you can be like, nah. But anyway, yeah. If you want to attempt the roll, yes, it is now a 9er.
I mean, I have a backup plan in case there's no Shadowbound, but spoiler: the backup plan is deflect the plan.
Oh god, I have 7 range defense. Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, you do. You don't need any more
You have
range
7
defense.
range.
No, it's because I have the
defense.
cloak,
You
I have the
4.
Shadowbound, or I just have 2 defensive. It's like,
You
oh
have
god.
4 range defense.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually has 4, but yes,
I
would
just
have 7. This is
I
why
do
there's a
like
cap.
No, I have 3.
I wish I could do something with this, how many points I have, but I guess whatever.
Oh, don't worry, I felt that. I had like, spoiler: with even downgrading this armor, I will still have 4 melee defense.
Well, and also, this, by the way, is why it stops at 4, because if it didn't have a cap, you would have ludicrous amounts of defense, because it's very easy to scale through. He's getting a little bored.
My only issue is, like, I basically have only 2 raw defense for magic, but everything else is fine. I'm basically capped on that.
What does that mean?
Well, it looks like I found it, but it might cost a bit more, or something might be wrong with
So,
it.
Can
well,
it
normally
cost
you
50
take
more?
10% off. So whatever your price is, minus 10%. So
Okay. I gotta do math.
2 hundo.
Math.
Oh, it's just the addition, so it's 180 plus 550. So
No.
2350.
No.
Yeah, 2350 is currently the price.
All right. And you can pay that easily, right?
Yeah. Oh god, I have 12,000.
Okay, 4 threats. What? Oh, there's so many funny funnels we can do.
I now have 9,870 gold.
Oh, as long as you properly write it down.
Yep.
Well, he's doing the math right now.
No, I already marked it off.
No, sometimes, Dallas, I wonder if you just forget to mark things down.
I think it does
forgot-
sometimes
No,
happen,
I'm-
but I think that happens more when Dallas didn't actually like finish deciding.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, and honestly,
he was with the heavy weapon thing. He was like, "I'll write an IOU. I want to buy one. I don't know which one I want yet."
Yeah,
I'll
I
figure it out
marked the
later."
money off and just was like, I don't know what I have. I have something.
And then you realized, this session. Wait,
And then I
magic.
went, wait a minute, I don't have to decide. I can pick.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. All right.
Summoning.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
there's a lot
deciding-
I could do with this. I could just. I want to take.
Kind of terrified you're taking so much time to decide.
I'm not. No, it's just depending on the levels. I want to take 2 of this and say, I don't know if that's the numbers work out, but 1 I do want to say because it was like, what was it? 2350 was the total before. For the price,
Yeah.
right? All right. And do put 50 of that back, make it an even, 2400.
Okay, that's fine.
But Ryahn takes two strain. As you are being negotiated with by some very burly armorer ladies who are just like, "Oh, aren't you just the cutest? Do you want a
Oh,
set of
God.
armor, little man?
I feel
Do you need some
awful.
protection?"
Emotional
For my,
damage.
it's for my friend.
The very big.
They're right over here, actually.
There's a vein
To be
bulging in
fair,
Ryan's forehead.
To be fair, Mortis would not be described as burly, even in his normal form.
It's true.
He's just very large.
Lord.
Huge.
Gaunt.
Huge.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anybody else need any other supplies?
I think I don't have money for anything I want to do because I don't.
You just
yeah,
not
I don't
supplies.
think-
You just have, like,
I will
next
worry
purchase
about
needed.
gearing up when we get back. I think I'm good for.
All right.
I'm good, I think, until we actually leave the city for our next leg, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is a good trade-off. You guys can tell me. I'm down 1 soak, so I only have 7 soak. But I now have 3. I have 2 more range defense than I normally do. So I have capped range defense.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was your weak.
Does your shield give you any soak or is this for defense?
You don't have a
Shoot him with
shield anymore.
spells.
Oh.
What shield?
Ditch the shield.
I can now hit harder, and also swords give you defensive 2 for some reason.
Well, most of them are designed for parrying.
No, that's fair. I know why.
Also, I think specifically Lao and Seer does
Lem-
because it's like
It is a good sword.
it's a really
very-
good sword that's magical and is hand and a half. So like there's quite a lot of defense you can do with it. It's it used to be a spear for for a giant. So it's a little awkward, but it works.
Lemelin Seer is a very good weapon.
Giant cross brace.
Oh man, I don't know how I feel about this chain gauntlet. I like it. I like the comm set. It just bugs me that I have to make a range check with it, which is completely fucking fair. But I'm not. I don't have any range. I only have 2 edge. I'm just like,
Yep.
I just
Listen.
Hey.
It is just how it is.
It is how it is.
Well,
I don't
in
really
theory, it won't be that bad as long as you're hitting an immobile object and using it to move
Scale a
around.
wall.
But trying to hit people might be a little harder.
Yeah, I might not
how
actually. I might not
familiar
actually
is,
wield this as a weapon. I might just use this as a. Oh God, I'm about to fall.
Ascend roof.
I have a question, Axe.
Yes.
How familiar is, and technically for Ryahn as well. Lucky, I'm not asking you, and it'll make sense in a second.
Mm-hmm.
How familiar are you guys with the symbology of the 12 divine?
Yeah. Guess what? You don't need to ask your priest that question.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't need to ask you.
Well, technically, Leona is familiar with the Longu versions of them.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you would have a
might
different
not
cultural
notice
context.
this.
Ryan would
Basically,
definitely know the symbols, but from book learning, but not necessarily anything beyond the
Okay.
basic symbols.
then you would notice this, and I mean, you would notice this too. You just wouldn't be. Leona would notice this too. You just wouldn't be understand what it means. Morticia is no longer wearing the symbols of Yuna. Her armor is adorned with the symbols of, I think it's Ophelia. Ophelia.
Yeah.
Yes. Ophelia.
Is that's
That's the healer.
Yes.
Yes. The
healer.
binder.
Yes.
Healing, banishing, binding. Trouncing demons. Taming dragons. Wait, what? Also, yes,
The one who
especially if
watches
it's
all.
that one, that would probably be something that Leona would not get because in Longu,
That'd be the
Ophelia's
priest.
called
That's-
the hidden
that's
one.
that's the hidden one or the yeah.
So that's
That's
it's
yeah.
that's
That's
very,
Nanashi.
very odd symbology there.
That's
so,
the
that
nameless
would be
one. Yeah.
Weird,
Yeah.
weird catch up with the hidden or nameless one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys do all your purchases. You're good.
Yep.
You're geared up. All right. You get on boat.
Let's go.
Boatman takes you. I scrolled too far up. Boatman will take you there, ferry you over. Yeah, take you about an hour to get you over. Calm seas, fair winds. And so the boatman, and it is actually a boatman. He's probably works out of Rafton. Does daily fishing. Chewing on a straw or a pipe. Pulls you up to one of the sandbars and is like, "All right, I didn't be taking you any farther."
Oh, he crusty.
This place is cursed. Sorry.
I'm sorry if he said that. I'd be like, oi.
No. Yeah, he would phrase that as, "You said it, not me."
Porter will turn to Morticia. Oi.
Yeah. But there are rumors of them pirates around here.
Yeah.
So I won't go on any
no.
farther.
Pirates.
Normal danger, not it.
They be camping in the sandbars.
Sandbars. Interesting.
You better start. I'm sorry, I can't help it. You better start believing in ghost stories. You're in one.
We
I
killed the
don't know
ghost.
knowing about any ghost stories.
We killed a ghost like 2 weeks ago.
But there's a lot of monsters. There's a lot of animals on the island, lots of mobs, and there are rumors of pirates. So I do not be going inland. You have to be walking.
All right,
That
Morticia.
works fine.
Is he gonna hang out here and wait for us, or?
Yeah, he'll anchor and fish, and basically he says, "I'll be waiting till sunset, and then if you not be back by then, I'll be going back to island, and I will let your friends know in the morning."
Oh,
Okay.
I should tip my
Don't worry,
imaginary cap.
I could get us back to the land if we needed. If we are delayed somehow.
Yeah, I bet he can. He gives everybody but Morticia a knowing look. He is from a magical witch island, so
On your boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we don't. Leona has the carpet in her vault.
That's true. You guys could get an emergency bailout.
It's just that's a bit. It's not. It's just not. It's a bit awkward considering all that.
I don't know if you'd want to fly over open ocean like that with everybody.
True,
on
but
it.
if we had to, we could.
It's
I'm
an
pretty,
emergency,
I'm
it's
pretty
fine.
sure. Actually,
You guys could just camp out on the sandbar overnight. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
You guys are loaded for camping, right?
I still got my
We're
stuff.
going into the jungle.
Also, I will kind of argue that sailing over long distances. I mean, we did use it to board the boat, and could have fallen off at any point than that. So who knows?
It's like, listen, I haven't actually camped under the stars in a while. I'd be keen to, especially on this isle. Porter takes a deep breath.
I'll be warning you.
Oh, I can smell that divine energy already.
I can smell the mechanics.
I smell salt.
Yeah, this fisherman kind of sniffs the air and says, "I agree with the wee lad. It smells like salt and sand,
Bah.
and maybe a little bit of tropical fruit.
Porter will hop out the boat.
You're making some good rum from that fruit.
Come on, Rel.
If you gather any fruits, bring me back a basket."
Actually, I got a point.
Now I'm just the fucking fisherman from Jack and Daxter. 1 pound fishies and 5 pounds.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going before we get stuck here forever.
We're walking on our island.
You catch even with one
Don
of them
Don
buggers.
Trail's music starts playing.
I know,
cool.
timely,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Early
I've had,
access.
I've had this dungeon design in my back pocket for literal months, ever since I think the staff came up, and I was like, yes.
I was also just thinking of like Hullbreaker Isle, but honestly.
Yeah, you guys hop off on a sandbar and have to jog your way in. You'll be going on foot, because you didn't bring a spare boat, so it'll take you about a 3 or 4 hour hike to the center of the island where the temple is supposed to be.
Cool.
Which translates into roughly 3 or 4 encounters.
See how this goes.
All right. You guys are, hoofing it, like I said, open side. You're gonna, hike in basically on sandbars at low tide, and then get into this, mangrove and jungle-covered island interwoven with tiny swamps and marshes and rivulets. Any particular, marching formation or anything you guys want to hit?
I would like to take the lead.
I'll go then.
Makes sense.
I guess I'll be. Should we just take the
Morticia
back?
will guard to the rear.
Okay.
That's actually probably just as important.
Yeah.
I guess I'll pathfind
You
unless Porter's just
want
fine.
the 2 chunky characters on the both ends.
Listen, listen, Leona. We don't need to pathfind. We will not be lost. We will just merely be visiting places that we did not intend to.
All right, I'll just go look ahead then.
I see your lack of faith in me. This is why you don't have divine.
I mean, I don't
I trust
actually. By
nature.
the way, I should say, if you are concerned about getting lost, I don't actually put any notes in navigating to the island. I'm pretty sure Porter can find a lost temple of Verna.
It's more ambush predators, but yeah.
He's just gonna vaguely wander in that direction.
Yeah, fair.
Not all who wander are lost.
True.
But yet all who are lost wander.
Oh,
That's
know any
all that
better.
impede others.
Alright, I'll roll it this way. Okay. Alright, so you guys
Because
hike
they
for
have no
probably... Yeah. No. Actually, it's not. It's really good enough. Yes! Perfect. Thank you, Chart. Alright, so you guys walk for maybe 30 minutes, hiking in on sandbars. Probably got to go ankle deep in the ocean a couple of times. Hope you guys wore good shoes.
I still got boots on, even though I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah.
I gotta do something about that. It's a magic.
Yeah, so you guys meander your way inside, and as you actually reach the beach in the distance, you can hear crying birds of the inland isles, possibly the cries of some lemurs, some small primates, the lapping of ocean waves. As you guys trundle up onto the shore, you guys see a overturned small boat. Looks like may have held a decently sized shore party. I've completely forgotten the name of it, but like a long boat or something to send ashore, off a larger ship.
How
There's a
old does it
naval
look?
term for that, but eyeballing it, seems to have been there for a while. You're thinking years, maybe even a couple of possible decades. There is a
wow.
hole in it. It is overturned.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Porter will trundle on over to it. Give it once over.
Alright.
So it's overturned, right?
Yes.
Is it big enough? Is it so big that it can't just kind of like lift up one end?
Yes, this is the size for a decently sized shore party. They could probably fit like 10 or a dozen men in it.
But it says it has a hole in it, right?
Yep.
He'll peek in the hole.
Roll initiative.
That's why
A Draugr tries to grab your face.
thought so.
As the remaining crew have, you know, they couldn't let go when they were stranded alone and starved. And are now freaked the fuck out, so they are Zambos.
I personally was expecting a fight, but Porter was not expecting a fight.
It's a good delineation.
I was trying to remember colors.
Wow, me.
Yeah. Basically, as Porter maybe wheels back a little, as a salt shriveled briny hand reaches out to, like, you know, slap him across the face. You notice that there are approximately a half a dozen of them, 6-ish. All right, I'll roll 2. Just fucking yeah. Well, I rolled fucking amazing, but I don't think it matters. No, I got some advantage. We got a little tiebreak. Darbos, who did you roll? Sorry, that was confusing. Dallas, that's you. Did you roll initiative? I don't think you did.
Oh, initiative. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't know who Darbles was.
As I said that was probably a little confusing. Sorry, that was Dallas. That was intended for Dallas.
I'm guessing this is ambush, so I get to use my good stat.
Yeah. I mean, were you expecting there to be water zombies in the boat? I don't think so.
No.
I'm gonna be real. I was expecting some sort of weird crab that was gonna use the boat for a shell or something.
Yeah, I was expecting an animal.
Hey, listen, I got more results on this chart. You're gonna see some more rolls. All right, so it's definitely these two.
I was thinking maybe a saltwater gator.
Yeah,
Gator.
Those.
If it's a gator, though, I'll have to charm it and tell it to go away. Archie does. I don't want to see Archie to see such violence.
Remember, the boat was very sus.
Also, I'll put this at X. I don't think Mortis has ever been technically black. If in terms of magic,
I mean, you have to because you're an undead.
That is a cutie.
Nah, he's mono red.
No, he does ice instead of fire, and he's not that emotive. He's just random.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that means you right in there.
Okay, guys, please don't. The laugh is good, but please don't argue about magic colors. It is a piece. There are 2 groups of minions of 3s. I probably should make them one group of 6, but they might die.
Can I go?
I mean, might as well let them die. We have 2 more to go.
I mean, you rolled pretty good. Yeah, I think you
Sorry,
rolled
it's
pretty
like-
good. You're the tank.
I kind of kecked when Dallas said it, but just seeing Laws put it in the quote just made it better. I don't know why.
At least it's not my own failures. The chat being more-
Oh my god, that happened to me when I was doing the draft this weekend.
Anyway,
Because I was playing mono black. Never mind, I'm not gonna get into it.
yeah, Dallas. It's
anyway.
yours.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna attack.
Slap it.
I'm going to.
There's group 1 and group 2.
I actually am gonna draw my shield.
Okay.
Because I get to do something fun with that.
Something
and
is
I'm
grows
going
blades.
to attack them with my shield.
All right.
Bonk.
Gonna shield check them. Okay. They have no defenses or adversaries, so it's just a melee check. They are armed with rusty and barnacle-encrusted great axes.
Big axe.
Defenses.
Isn't there like some like
So
penalties?
this is
for
a fun
using
thing.
Because
Because I have the
should be something
traits.
accurate on the shield.
What trait is it? What does inaccurate do?
Add black.
That's black dice.
Okay. I don't think it'll matter, but I will.
Yeah, I think you have
Roll
some
to
on
get
a
it.
shield. It is true.
1 or 2.
Let me check. I have the stats.
Am I like some like
I
4 or
only hope that
something?
Axe is so insistent on making sure he gets all his penalties in the future.
No, it's just
Yeah,
because it's like because I was not explaining what he wanted to do yet. So I'm just like, here's
Well, he's attacking. No, he said it. He's attacking them with his
I
shield.
want to hit them with a shield. I don't know
That's
how
pretty
much more I got to
straightforward.
explain.
He does have a. You say add.
Oh.
Reroll space add space SS. But yeah, I don't remember which talent it is, but you got a talent for this. It's a funny shield one. It didn't actually stop the attack, but it does reduce your damage a little bit.
Yeah. However, knockdown is immediately triggered. No resist.
Yep.
Because I can't remember what the exact trait name is, but it lets me add knockdown to any weapon attack if I'm going up to and engaging an enemy.
Yep.
Isn't that like
But if
Bull
the weapon already has knockdown, it lets me trigger the knockdown without using any advantage or anything.
Yeah, I think that's Bull Rush.
Oh,
or something like that.
It's like something charge. I think it's like weapon charge.
Could be Reckless
Something
Strike
like
also.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, they get knocked down.
All right.
And they do take
reckless
damage.
charge.
Yes.
It's not nothing. They take a whole whopping 5 damage.
All right, 5. That still might. Yep.
Oh,
they
actually,
take a
I
wound.
can activate something on this. Because I do have... remember, this is my special shield.
Yeah, it's the one you made.
I'm going to activate Burn on it.
You only have
it's
1
two.
advantage.
Oh, that's true.
Welcome to my world,
Ensnares
Dallas.
also. Ensnares also 2, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's 2 usually.
God damn it.
Unless it
I
says
know.
otherwise.
It's painful, isn't it?
What can I do for 1?
Heal
Give
a
someone a-
strain. Give the next person who goes a blue sty.
I will give the next person a boost die, because that makes sense.
They do, in fact, take a
yeah.
wound and are all bowled over. Bowl over. That might be the name of the talent.
Yeah, I think that actually is.
Bowl over.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's got reckless charge bowl over there, though. Yeah.
He's got a few because he's in several shield classes. But yeah, so you just rush up, check him with your shield, and just like pins, they all flop over in the sand.
This isn't specific to shield. It's just shield is the only weapon I have that wouldn't take me summoning that has knockdown built in.
It's fun like that. All right, okay. They are knockled. You have another PC slot, I think, after this.
2 more, I think.
Do we have 2?
Yeah, it's
2.
3.
For sure, it's 3, then
Plus,
NPC,
plus,
then.
Dallas, which group did you attack? The first? Wait, actually, no, it doesn't matter. Fucking, that's not how this works. Bleh.
I was like,
Yeah, I know.
One of them is now prone.
pick
One is
one.
not- But they are engaged with
I gotta
Dallas,
admit-
correct? Or Morticia, I
Yes.
should say.
Oh, also they have to make a fear check.
They're undead. Do they need to make fear checks?
No, they are not alive.
I didn't think so. I didn't
They're just instinctual. I
No,
think.
it's good to remember, but also yes, no, they are very simple undead. They do not.
Well,
worry.
they're zombie undead, so they
Yeah.
like. Because certain
not-
undead
they
still
have-
have to make fear checks. Like vampires still have fear.
Yeah,
But
this
I
is like asking if a rock needs to make a fear check. No.
Rock. Fear me, Rock. Just the rock starts sweating.
Rock.
It's dust starts pouring from it.
Yo, Angelo.
But
A stone fist comes up from the earth. No, you fear me.
I would. If a rock like put up its dukes at me, I would be like, oh no.
oh no, I have been fear checked.
Oh, see, oh
Anyway.
fuck, it's Golem.
Porter, I believe.
I will be
Are you
going,
trying
and
to
I'm
go?
gonna blow some zombies up. What are they doing on this island? This is not okay. So
You're insulting Verna by being here.
So, would I've had? Yeah, I would have had Archie out. Archie is my friend and companion. I don't actually know if Archie's actually intelligent, but I like talking to Archie. But I will be casting an attack spell with some modifiers on it. Give me 1 second while I put this together. I did have all these written down, but I found out it's usually a big fucking slog because usually I keep modifying them anyway. So I'm just like, fuck it. It'll take me just as long just to build it each time. But let's see here. Archie, range, impact, and fire. without increasing the difficulty. So, what is the distance we are right now?
Probably short.
Short. Okay, very well then. Wait,
You
don't
guys
we?
were in a tight group.
Don't. Yeah, they start at short. Wild. Anyway, so that will not be needed. I will also do impact and fire just because they're free, and why not? So I will add blast. That will give me blast 5. That will bring this up to average, and then
Also, hey, there's maintenance in I think like an hour, so everybody make sure you log into FGO.
I'm so behind.
maintenance, and then yes, I will add the modifier maintenance. I will be adding all my free stuff and then adding blast and empowered. Actually, I have a question. If I shoot my blast out to medium, will I get both groups? And maybe Dallas. I don't know. If
I can take it.
If my blast radius is medium, can I get both groups?
Yes. Also, I mean, if it becomes medium, that's all you guys.
True.
Actually,
Oh wait, no,
short.
excuse me. It's blast. If it ever are they both within short of each other?
Yes, they are. In
Okay,
short
that's
each other.
I
Yeah,
messed
that
up.
one.
I don't know why I thought fucking.
I was
Blast...
like, that's a huge blast, but do it.
No, for
No,
some odd reason I
you
thought
can-
blast was short range to begin with, not engaged.
No, it's engaged.
Yeah, so
Because you are at short yourself, unless you want to back up, you would get yourself in that.
very well
but-
then. I will take a maneuver to step back,
Right, fair enough.
and this
Mortis
might blow up
obviously won't have
Dallas
an
a little bit.
opportunity, but doesn't. Yeah, the tank. He doesn't care.
Yeah, if it was definitely medium range blast, then this would happen.
Yeah, no, but so I will put this lovely thing together. So that's gonna be yee, and then that's only 4 puzz, right? Yes, because empowered, and then blast.
Spicy.
Oh,
That's a spicy meatball.
Well, that's what happens when undead are on my patron deity's fucking island. No, wait, yes, I'm spending a fucking story point.
Yeah, you still got all of those. You didn't need any of those for the succubus fight.
So that becomes 3 advantage. I will be activating blast. Wait, how does it work again with blast? Fuck. Hang on, let me calculate damage here real quick.
Yeah. I'll check
Um,
the spell cards while you're working.
that's 4 success. It's twice my characteristic, plus Archie. Oh shit, this might be bad.
I told you it's a spicy meatball.
Well, I've already.
Just
Hey, me
remember
too.
that you don't have Pierce on it.
I do not have Pierce on it. No, I intentionally do not have Pierce on it. I could have fucking. Oh wait, no, that's vicious. I would need
Me too.
destructive. Destructive is 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so your base damage for the first group is 4 plus your will twice.
Plus
plus
4 because of Archie.
So it's basically doubled all around.
Yes. Oh, that's 18 damage.
I mean, that's pretty good because they are a group of 3 minions.
Yeah.
So let's see. I think they have 4 soak.
I know. What the fuck
Or is
is
it 3
activating
soak?
blast?
No, it is 4 soak.
Does it blast?
Your blast rating is equal to your knowledge,
5.
and that counts as your base damage plus successes.
Ah,
So-
okay, okay, that's what it was.
So you do. It was 18, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you do 18 minus 4, so 14, which, believe it or not, by one singular wound is not enough to completely delete this group. And then you activate Blast,
Yes.
which is, 5 plus your damage of 4, so 9.
Dallas, you
So,
take 9, my dude.
Yeah, you take 9 before Soak, so you'd probably take like 2, I think.
I do take 2.
As you get singed by, this acidic, I assume?
Yeah, it's I like the term caustic.
It is a caustic blast, showers over. The first group of Draugr is completely melted. The second group takes 9 before Soak, so they lose another guy, so there's only one. I know, they didn't even lose the first guy, so they lose one guy out because they were knocked to the ground.
Mhm.
And then Morticia gets a little bit of a splash. but one of them is just fucking gone. Parts of the boat are also a little eaten away, but you know, it was an empowered blast.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. That was your maneuver and your action. Anything else further from you?
Nope.
Okay. One more PC slot. There are 2 Dumbos on the ground.
Same group or separate? Just 'cause I might have missed it.
Same group, yeah.
Okay.
That was the group that Gallus knocked down.
Ryahn, if you don't have an idea, I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
So while they are prone, you get a boost die on melee attacks.
I was thinking about that, yes. And I assume they're also like near death, right?
Yeah, they've got a couple. I mean, they're a minion group, so one of them got deleted, and one of them has a couple extra wounds.
Okay.
So they're down. You know, they're down a guy.
All right, then I guess I'll just. You know what? Fuck it. I don't do this often. I'm gonna fucking magic them.
Do it.
All right, go for it.
I need to fill up the spirit bond on these gauntlets anyway. It's basically what this is. This point.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
I gotta extract runes out of this thing.
All right. Well, what kind of saucy spell will you be casting?
I had cool names for things, but I'm probably just gonna do. Probably do some like hand gestures, and I'm going to do Ryahn or Jinrai bolt, hand-sign lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Basic lightning attack.
You can't see
I guess I technically can use. So
No, sorry, I was just making jokes.
I close combat for free because of the gauntlet. So yeah. So I
Well,
think
you're not actually engaged with them, so you don't need to worry about close combat.
I'm short, so just be 1, I guess.
Yep, you don't need to. Attack has short by default.
What did I think of how many it is? I always forget.
You can choose to add lightning because that gives you stun, and then optional auto fire, but that might be getting too much difficulty considering you're new at casting.
No, it's mostly a basic thing because I wanted to just do
It's
basically
you're just
attack
theming it.
stuff. Maybe like I guess a water bolt because I had to get ice for free.
Sure.
There's another spell for that. It's like Susei. Yeah. Yeah, ice impact for free. It's on ice impact for free.
Yep.
Then just 1 purple or 1 red, I guess.
Nope.
I think that's it. All right, how's that scale again?
It's based off your cunning plus anything from your gauntlets. So it's 3 plus. Well, how much cunning do you have?
4, so it'd be
So 7.
2 from the gauntlets, so it'd
2,
be
so 9. I think. 9
it's base 1. Okay.
I mean, it's 1 per dot.
Okay, so it'd
So
probably
you got
be
3 successes.
it'd be 9 then.
Yeah, that's what I said. 9.
All right. Splash.
Yeah. Okay. So that does indeed do one of them in because they have 4 soak and 5 wounds. So yeah, you just whip up some quick hand gestures and probably like throw out your hand and some icy knives just shoot out of it and just thunk thunk thunk. Bleh.
Nice.
You have 1 advantage. You can pass on as well.
Oh, remember my fucking strain train.
Can I heal, what was the cost of strain? That was just 1 for that one?
It's 2 after resolving the check.
Okay, so then I guess
You have to spend your advantage.
blue for the next person
first.
going, but I'm
Right.
blue for
Hey, you killed somebody with magic.
Nice. Put that on.
gotta keep
All right.
working on this.
Now they go. The one lone Draugr stands up. With his last breath, he curses Morticia. He will attempt to hit you with his big bonkle axe. Your defense is like 4, I think, though, so it's
4.
probably not going to go well.
It's technically right now 6, but
Yeah, it caps at 4.
yeah.
Maybe we should make things that ignore some amounts of defense so it actually matters.
I mean, they're just random minions. Hey, I fucking did it, though. You suffer 9 wounds.
Pick 2 again.
Oh wow, it actually did something.
Yeah, just this guy kind of like stands up and just double fist smacks you on top of the head with the rusted great axe. Clang.
All right. Well, who's
Ryahn, it is your
still-
turn. You were the last
Ryahn.
PC slot. Aren, did you hear me?
Aren.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. I'm
That's
going
easy
to I'm gonna move up and punch it.
All right. They have no defense or nothing, so it's just an average punch check.
Slap.
Keep in mind, he has special bracelets, so this is int based.
Yep. And I do actually have a rank of brawl, so
Nice. Hey, you hit.
I should get me some sick leather gloves. Listen, I'm doubling down on this fucking cool ass Porq character now.
All right, so-
5 damage.
Nice.
All right. That turns into 1 wound because he has 4 strength.
And I'll use the 2 advantage to knock him down.
All right, yeah.
Bonk. Get back
You
on
just
the ground.
run up, get your stance, and then just throw out a basic punch. Your armlets clink, and there's like a little burst of purplish arcane force, and the Draugr just flops back over into the sand. So you have 3 PC slots before this guy goes again. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Does Morticia just crush his skull?
I know exactly the image I want to use for this.
Morticia shattered their skull. Or I cut their head off too later, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically what is happening. So how does this go down?
I mean, I will join in the pummeling of the undead with Archie. Archie doesn't usually get a chance to actually physically hit things.
Yeah, so I think you guys just crush him.
After combat, Morticia is going to run up to Leona and grab her in a giant bear hug.
I didn't know that.
You finally got someone with magic. I'm so proud of you.
I didn't know I had I didn't know I had that bone in my shoulder.
Do the undead turn into materials, or they remain as bodies?
Yes.
Okay.
They turn into materials. They are no longer alive. They aren't even technically dead. They are undead.
Okay.
If you had to guess based on their tattered clothing and stuff, they seem to have been, pirates, smugglers, something who got stuck on the island when their boat got fucking hulled and just, they went, crazy and just couldn't accept the fact that they were gonna fucking die on this desert island and became zomboed.
Actually,
So,
I've
check the boat.
Yeah, let's check the boat. But I forgot, what happens to mob materials when they are they are left? Do they eventually vanish?
They will eventually degrade. Yeah.
Okay.
They will return to nature.
That is fine then.
So everything you find, you check out you can all of you together can kind of hoist the boat back up, and also there's some extra light in there now. Somebody added some new skylights. There is a small cache. You find about 52 GP worth of coins, and then also some loose bracelets, statuettes, earrings, and stuff. And actually, interestingly enough, you find a small lacquer pillbox in the Longu style.
Oh.
So, carved, lacquered, probably got a pheasant or a peacock upon it. And inside, you find 2... actually, make sure it's... where did I technically categorize this now? I think it's under potions. Actually, no, it's under consumables. Right, I had to fucking fight myself on this. This is in the core book, but is new. But there are 2 poppies tiers, aka opiums.
Oh.
So collected into hardened pill form. So hey, if you this is a new thing I added, but rubby resin from poppies, native to Longu. Mild painkiller, can be dried or hardened into pills, which can be crunched on. The concentrated is said to be addictive, so there's some trade involved in this, some regulation. But consuming a poppy's tears gives you +4 wound threshold. Oh, here it is exploding. For the rest of the encounter, but You suffer +20 on all critical injury results because you are painless and don't realize how badly fucked up you are. And you have 2 of those. They are also, expensive, but regulated. Actually, double check the base price. Yeah, it's 200, rarity 6. But yeah, there's a nice pillbox they're in.
Actually, speaking of this pillbox, Leona, have you thought of anything that you're gonna be getting your which relative of his getting married? A cousin? Brother. Have you thought about a wedding gift for your brother?
I was considering it, though I was also.
I like how Leona. Axe does a very good job of portraying as Leona gets quiet and mumbly as she thinks about family stuff.
Wait, we're going to a wedding?
You're not. Wait, no, that's rude of me. I'm sorry.
I was about to damn Leona.
I've not mentioned that I have a flesh golem friend that I don't know if they'd want around.
Why not?
It is technically
I
true
could
that.
To be fair, I don't think I
strictly
mentioned
speaking-
that I'm a flesh golem to anyone. Also, I'm not technically a flesh golem, but I'm not gonna get into that.
You're a weird golem.
All right, I'm back.
I
Sorry.
am
That's all
a
good.
soul. I am a soul golem.
Morticia,
You're still made of flesh.
Morticia is Morticia. Well, like I said, Morticia, you don't have to go to the wedding, but I think it's an excellent chance to go back to Longu. I've already sent letters out saying I'll probably be stopping by in the next, I don't know, months.
We'll have to go to Brutus before we go anywhere else.
I've
So.
never been to Longu.
But yeah, Leona's brother, Leona gets a hearty backslap. Get married, and her mom wants her to, pop on by if she can. And I insist that we pop on by.
I'd like to. I just.
I'll need to get some clothing for the occasion.
Oh, no, we should totally go with traditional style. We can do that all in city. It'll be fun. Trust me, there are people who will thrive on this. I'm excited.
I've always wanted to visit Longu. I've read some books about it, but they hardly can compare to actually being there.
Oh, it's great. It's a little uptight, but that just means they get a little bit more wild at night. But
Sorry, I'm just picturing it. It's
Familial-
anime. I imagine
familial
she's got,
burden.
like the shadow over like half her face kind of look.
I know, I know it might seem mean, but I'm intentionally doing it. I'm hyping up
It's
Longu.
like, I was like, I want. Maybe I look too far into the sky, but I wanted to get a magic gun from my mom before we came over as an apology for everything. But
Why you gotta apologize?
I don't feel like talking about that now. Actually, let's keep going. Would you find the chest again?
Nice.
Perfect deflection. You guys are, by the way, you are standing on a beach in the middle of a desert island. It is true.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not lost.
Least qualified deflection, however, super effective against Morticia. You're right. We should get going.
What did we find again? What was the loot?
52.
52 gold and a pillbox, and a Longu pillbox. Does anyone want drugs?
I'm not...
Yeah.
No.
What's in it?
Well, what would those do? I can't.
Opiates.
I don't have neurotransmitters.
I mean, unless they're
What?
used for cultivation or something.
Well, like I said, no, it's the rules. You take this pill, you gain win threshold. Simple as that.
Oh,
But also, you take plus 20 to crits.
perfect for long nights.
Anyway, no one wants them?
Really? Not particularly.
I throw them in the sea.
Wait, no.
The salt and the sea devours the milk of the poppy.
Aw.
That's like, I've seen too many people go ape on those things. They're not good. I wasn't going to say anything if you wanted to decide to take them, because that's your choice, but...
You at least kept the box.
I did. Yeah, I kept the box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I think
thought everything.
you just huck the pills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you want the pillbox?
Yeah, I think maybe I can make something nice out of it.
Go.
Does probably need a little bit of polish. Maybe you need to redo the lacquer. It's been sitting, in a weird pirate smuggle boat for
Probably
a
find
little
someone
while.
that can make it
At
nice.
least it was covered.
Yeah, it was covered.
Just
Basically, if you had to guesstimate, these guys with their bucket full of loot probably were like, "Ooh, an island. Let's set ashore, get some water and some fruit and stuff." But then they got a hole in their boat, so they couldn't fucking leave, and they just turned it into a shelter.
Was it 52 after split or 52 before we split it?
I mean, I don't care.
Before,
Okay.
it is just 52. They were not that rich.
Yeah.
Not big deal then.
Just put it in your dungeon pile. Add it to the loot list.
I have made a loot list, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But all right,
If you
onward.
wish to move on. Yep. All right. So you guys hike for another. Actually start making your way inland. Actually, I'm thinking. No, you guys. I don't actually think any of you have good jungle clearing gear, unless Mortis really wants to use Lemalanciers as a giant machete.
I mean,
Also,
I got
it's not
Morticia
really
will not
designed
do
for that. Yeah.
Can I cast an alteration spell that just centered on me that just makes a path? Just things.
I mean,
just...
yeah, technically you can use alteration to remove difficult terrain. I'm just
That's a
thinking about
Kurkane.
the aesthetics of it, because you guys are jungle hiking, but probably led by Porter's lantern light. You guys can keep together in a group. Just some of you may have to deal with vines in your face. I think most of you have walking sticks, or don't care. Can probably Morticia can probably use the shield as probably a body cover to keep stuff from just smacking you in the face over and over again. And
Loth.
I'm pretty sure Leona is.
I'm gonna need you to post the Ned rubber punching gift.
It is a little bit like that. Leona has Swift, so I don't think she cares.
I mean, if I cast
She literally walks between the vines.
If I cast Landstrider on everyone, but again, that's another cast. I don't know if people want to do that.
I'm gonna hold it up.
This is a dumb thing I wanted to bring up, but considering she doesn't need the cloak except for stealth and hovering things, technically, in a raw fight, Leona could literally just Yakuza throw off the cloak every time.
Yeah. If you want to be stylish, you can. But yeah, so you guys walk for another probably like hour-ish through the jungle. It's not super hard going because Porter does always seem to know the general direction you need to keep going. And eventually you guys find a little a dry area, a little clearing. There's a series of, natural rock formations and just some loose rocks that have piled themselves up here among the sand. And there are actual pools of fresh water here.
Oh.
So if you guys want to stop and take a rest.
I will take a rest.
All right.
I will drain my thermos and refill it.
All right.
Deep.
So you guys can re-up your natural supplies of water, and taking a second here, you can heal strain equal to half your threshold.
Oh, nice.
I only had like 2.
Yeah, I mean, you guys didn't go big on the casting, but this is a random chart, so.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of halfish way, so makes sense. Any further poking around you want to do? It does appear to be like a little bit of gaps in space in the rocks, but there's not any.
I'll poke around a little bit. If people seem to take a while, Porter will take up this time to do some meditation.
Porter, go ahead and make me a average no dungeoneering check.
Oh, very well then. I do not have dungeoneering, so this is gonna be a bullshit of a bougie of a check.
Yeah, no, I think it's dungeoneering to identify things.
Nah, it's fine. You said average, right?
Yes.
Look, man.
Yes, that is us going through the dungeon. Look at that. I mean, through the jungle.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
I'm gonna eat your brother.
Probably the subtitle for this episode.
Oh, we bow up.
Surprising. But, yeah, I got nothing.
All right, Porter, you poke around a little in the gaps behind, and you hear kind of a hissy sound. You have no idea what the fuck it is, but something is slightly nettled.
Oh, I will
What do you do?
I will apologize and back up. It's like, oh, pardon me. And
All right, you back up unless any of the others want to like poking it now and knowing that there's some angy stuff.
Oh no, I will definitely caution. Oh, guys, be careful of those rocks over there. There's someone living over there, and he doesn't take kindly to intruders.
Leona tries to listen in.
All right, you
Pull
can
out
make a
phone.
engineering.
Okay. Pull up my slate at bonus.
activate your Pokemon Snap.
I should get an arcane slate.
I think about I'm more thinking about the compendium from in tiers where basically it just gives you a description once you take a picture of it.
True, that also works. Yeah.
I just heard the fucking slate noise in my head.
Hey.
Nice.
All right, Leona, you can identify with some helpful tips from your arcane slate. This sounds like the cry of a cluster, perhaps, of thunder lizards.
Thunder lizards.
I'm gonna write this
Relatives
stuff
of
down.
monitor lizards are covered in metallic spikes, which collect lightning strikes.
Oh, they collect lightning. That's cool.
Yeah. So they are, considered just, a naturally occurring creature. They're
they got, like,
technically
magic-
omnivorous, so yes, they are a magical beast because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have native lightning ether. They do have long, sticky tongues, which are mildly acidic. They, you might know with 2 success that they are edible, like I said, because they're omnivores. But they are, magical and feisty, so disturbing a nest of them. Also, like I said,
Yeah.
they are a monitor lizard relative, so they are still 1, so they're pretty big.
Are they I guess the question is if they're part of natural cycle, is it more of better to avoid them, or more just I guess if they attack us, we deal with it accordingly?
Yeah, they're just naturally occurring mobs. So
Yeah, so it's like
They were here
if they
first.
don't.
yeah, Porter is backed off and cautioned against it. So there's
You
no.
do seem to be warning us that they're there, so.
Yeah, I guess we could go around them unless we want to collect lightning
I
horns.
don't want to fight. I see no need to force it.
No, I don't need lightning horns. You need lightning horns for something?
No, I just brought it up if you was curious.
Uh-huh.
Gotta write down stuff. Gotta write this stuff down my code.
That is good
Gotta
stuff.
fill this thing up. Gotta fill this thing out.
All right. All right.
Before I leave though, I am going to leave an offering of food for the thunder lizards. Sorry about that. Thank you for the water.
All right.
And just mark that off my.
All right. Well, it's time for my favorite result on the table. You
Oh,
guys
no.
hike in the jungle for about another hour, and then, you know it, you love it, you hear what it is.
Oh, is it a storm?
Yeah.
Is
Is it an ent?
No, it's a storm.
It's a rainstorm.
it
Thunder and lightning.
Scorpiconda?
No, it is not Scorpiconda. No,
Sorry,
not
that's a deep pull. I'm sorry.
No, but listen,
We're in a jungle.
That's a good one to call. But no, it is a sudden rainstorm. You are, you took a couple hours to go shop and then, boated over. So it is probably around noonish. You guys may even have stopped for a meal at the little water break.
I have a question. Does my parasol repel water, or is that just for light?
I mean, it does repel water. Yeah,
Okay.
you can use it for coverage. But yeah, it is now around noonish to afternoon, and it breaks into a rainstorm as it often does in these tropical climes. Maybe a little early in the year for it, but definitely rainy. So
go
yeah,
down
basically,
Fine.
the rest of the time you're here, you get concealment too. And if you roll, super terribly, I might strike you with lightning if you get some despairs. But yeah, it's just
Oh,
Now, if you guys were traveling inland via rowboat, like if you'd rented a rowboat and were paddling inland, which you totally could have done, but decided not to, you would have had to take penalties because, water choppy.
I have a kind of silly question, but if Ryahn get hit by lightning, would he just become supercharged?
No, I'd probably die.
No.
Okay, sorry.
No, he's
I
not.
don't
He's
think
not
he'd die.
immune to it.
Listen. There's
I think
only
you
been one
died,
person in
but-
this group has been hit by lightning, and I tell you, it was not fun.
That is not
Two of us
true.
actually. Ryann's hit everyone except me.
Yeah.
Maybe I forget.
Don't tempt me.
Mine was voluntary.
But
Excellent.
let's keep pushing on. Porter will dial up his lamp so it's quite bright. He'll pop his parasol over one shoulder and be like, "We're not too far from the temple. Get some cover there."
And indeed, you are not. After another, short 30-ish minute hike, you're coming about to your end. You might even start to see amongst the jungles, occasional marker stones where an ancient pilgrim's path was. Just one last little thing. between you and where you need to go, you see a dense patch, a little swath where the tree is less, but there are a lot of patches of swordgrass, brambles, and thorny vines. So you will either need to clear it somehow, or make a coordination check to avoid getting your ass beat by grass.
I would like to use alteration to remove the difficult terrain, and spin this as basically I will ask for passage through.
Okay.
I would
Go
like
ahead and roll me an average divine check then. As a narrative alteration. Because yes, that is fair.
I was thinking about doing the same thing that like Tooth Aaron does, so yeah. Using nature magic.
Primal also works because you can also alter it.
I was in like
Porter will go
if
first.
it's because it's raining, you use the rain to basically make an ice bridge over the bramble.
But what
or,
about the sticker brush symphony, Loth?
Is that enough warnings me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm just dumb. Nice.
Yeah, no, you're able to very easily. Sorry, Loth comment. You're able to very easily, it's weird, you despite the fact that it is raining and storming and you're in the middle of the ocean, for some reason, standing on this piece of rock, you feel very in tune with your patron goddess. You can very easily ask these plants to just fucking chill out. And yeah, the grass kind of like bristles and then, bends down out of your way. The vines seem to like part on their own.
Porter gives many thanks. Like, thank you.
But yes, and you're able to, after only another 10-ish minutes of hiking, you can see the ruined outlines of the temple. Everything's covered by trees or vines, or some of it even appears to have collapsed onto its foundations. So the grove you're looking for is going to be around the back. It's going to consist of alder and goldenwood trees. You don't have to actually approach the central shrine, but Porter, as you draw up, you feel a faint tingle. Something drawing you towards the central altar in the center of the temple.
Porter looks towards the center. I was like, if I know these temples place, Master Ryahn, the grove should be around back. But I think I have business up in the central shrine. I'm just gonna kip off over there for a bit. It's like probably nothing major.
Alright, well, send word if anything you need us at all.
Yep. Like I said, Porter will hand you a couple of sticks of incense. It's like when entering the grove, just make sure you light incense and you basically ask Verna for permission. A lot of the priests have fancier ways of doing, but it's the intent that matters. Ask for permission, take only what you need, and leave more than what was left. You'll be fine. But with that, Porter is going to turn towards the central shrine and head that way.
All right, Porter stomps inside. Anybody going with him, or are the rest of you just gonna work your way outside, around the outside? Around the outside.
I will go with him.
Right.
Go around behind.
I'll go around behind too.
Muscle detect. Oh, I'm sorry.
So
What?
classic split up team.
Oh, okay, yeah. Muscle
I think you said you'll go around the outside. So yeah, you two set off in your own way, trundling through, going around. The others enter the actual, area of the central shrine. Again, trees everywhere, have overgrown, lots of vines and ground coverage, but you can see the classic outlines of the temple, and the buildings. And as you approach, mostly the pavers are still there, though a little lichen covered. There are, beautiful groves of glowing lamp fruit that have sprouted up in the former spaces here. There is a, very, rain-stained, moss-covered, kind of getting a little loose outline, but there's definitely used to be a statue of Verna right there in the center. And there is, the standard, big monolithic stone slab altar. And Porter, as you get closer, you feel this tingling. Right there on the central altar, you see a little amulet which appears to be made of tortoiseshell.
Tortoiseshell. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Aye, lad, down here. Hey.
Who's that?
Laddie.
Porter's looking around.
Trunk, 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 trunk. The amulet kind of wiggles on the altar.
Wait. The amulet. Porter will pick up the amulet.
All right.
Oh boy.
Ah, there you are, lad. Been waiting for you. Hold on, let me stretch my bones. And then, there's a puff of smoke, and out of the amulet comes a tortoise. He has a beard.
It's Grandpa! It's Grandpa!
It's getting blue.
Oh, that's a little cramped, lad. There you are. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about the call there. But, messages from Mother Earth, they take a little while. All right. Yes. Good to meet you. You too, miss. Nods peremptorily at Morticia. All right. Aye, lad. It's me. Don't worry about me. I'm just your humble messenger.
Oh, well, pleased to meet your acquaintance, Mr.
Just call me Grandpa.
Grandpa. I've never had a turtle for Grandpa.
Don't know, Grandpa.
I highly doubt it, lad, but don't worry. But yes, I'm come bearing a message, and the message is, the tortoise, by the way, reassuringly puts one of his feet on your shoulder. You're doing great, lad. The great golden lady, she is a-watching, and you're doing good work. Going about healing, growing, banishing, bunking, all the good things. I have come to make sure you're speedily along your way. Obviously a bloody great talking tortoise is not always the most subtle of methods. So, my glorious lady has enabled me to do this. Just pops, switches back to an amulet. You probably catch him out of the air, and then he boing, back.
Oh, that's quite convenient, Grandpa.
Yes. So yeah, Grandpa is a divine beast. By the way, this is the golden tortoise amulet. It is made of, he is a golden black tortoise. So the amulet, very similar to the whistle that somebody else has, lets you call or dismiss him as an incidental.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he has this stat block that I warn you, I've got bracket notations in because that's how you do these things, so D1 is going to freak out. Everybody play it cool. I was much smaller than I thought.
You just delete Grandpa Tortoise.
Yeah.
Grandpa Tortoise.
If I had a nickel for every time one of my party members got a magical creature that could turn into a piece of accessory, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Technically, mine is because he can just shape change, period. Lucky's specifically
Wait a minute, he can fly?
Yes.
But can you fly into can you fly? Like,
listen, I wanted to make sure your mount was okay. This is technically a stat block I can tune, so yeah.
Wait,
This
Lucky, remember the mount that's literally just the rocket tortoise that spins
Just
around?
spinning, yeah, no, I thought that immediately.
You have that now. Does he also have
I'm pretty sure Grandpa doesn't have jets and does not spin very fast.
But he probably
does not
floats.
jet spin, but no, I suspect that the way he floats is probably he tucks all his legs inside and just fucking, flies. Because it is a special ability he gains. He can suffer 2 strain to gain flyer.
This is great.
So he gets there. But yeah, he has some special qualities of the divine beast, and then also has some spicy stuff. He gives you 2 blue and he assists you. He is armored. He doesn't need to eat, and also being celestial doesn't give a shit about fear. He has a big stompy attack.
This guy is just better than Gecko. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, it's a Nemesis tier tortoise. It's a literal. Technically, this is an angel.
True, he's a divine. He's a divine beast.
Yeah. So yeah, it's, he's got some spice there.
I like to think he's the same kind of thing as Gandalf.
He's just
Does he have a hat? Does he have a hat on?
No, he only has.
He's just on my R.
I'm here to help. Can one with nature. Adversary's got some stance.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I told you it's a standardized stat block. So yeah, no,
I'm just finding it hilarious.
Again,
mean-
remember, he is a celestial being. He is an angel.
Guys, he has a quick strike. That's hilarious to me.
Oh,
Yes.
he has the assist maneuver too. Wild.
Yeah, he has animal instinct. He is armored.
Oh.
He's celestial.
Master
Earthshaker.
Ryahn, I can't believe I need to ask this. Do you have any talking animal friends that are hidden on your person?
No, not yet. I haven't built them.
As you know, Uchibata is not an animal
feel like
person.
I-
He's quite charming.
I've missed a lot.
Thank you, mistress.
I'm pretty
Good
sure
enough.
if you engage with Snickersnack, they could probably talk.
Oh yeah, he tells me about consuming the souls of my enemies.
I thought he was a nicer horse than that. Like, he was from a nice dude.
I mean, consuming the souls of your enemy ain't the worst thing someone can say. He didn't say consume the souls of your friends.
True, that is unproductive.
But yeah, so
But
big spicy tortoise.
big spicy tortoise. But Porter will be like, well, I feel downright blessed. Thank you, Grandpa. It's like I will do my best to continue to uphold the ideals of the mother, and I am happy to have you along. Do you prefer being outside the amulet or in the amulet? I have to ask.
Well, it's a Minecraft, lad, but whenever it's I understand down here you have roads. I tell you the great garden at the edge of the world doesn't have roads or anything like that. There's a lot of room, but down here I understand you've got to worry about spacing and doors. So whenever it's easier for me to pop off, I can pop away. I have been bottled up for a little bit.
Well, just hold on, and he has no reason. But Grandpa, I have to ask.
Yeah, it's like the silver yoke.
Can I sit on your back?
Aye, lad, that's slightly what I'm here for. Obviously, I can dispense advice, but yes, I'm here to bear you where you need going.
I know, but I thought it would just be good to ask. But Porter is definitely going to climb on the tortoise back.
Or needs a Pope hat now.
And now he's going to sit cross-legged and be like, yes,
This feels spiritually right.
this is spiritually right.
Alrighty. Dallas says he has to go, which is good because you guys are about to hit the end of the dungeon, which means you got to go do the boss.
I guess we'll end on the introduction
so
then.
I will describe the situation briefly because basically Porter and Mortis will scooch off to catch up with Leona and Ryahn, who have circled around back. You can see the sacred grove here, and it is quite impressive looking. It's almost breathtaking. There's a clearing that is ringed with rows of trees, obviously that were planted that way but have gone wild. So there's now saplings and striplings growing around the fringes. Beautiful huge trunks of very light or even golden colored hues, flowering vines with orchids, blossoms like gems glittering in the branches, and you can see large clusters of the amberstone like on the surface. But for some of the trees, especially on the inside, including one in particular that looks like it is dead but split open by like a lightning strike.
Oh, it's
the
the
amberstone
same tree
is-
that was mentioned.
Yeah.
So
The amberstone is actually like woven up, glowing into the trees with veins and lines crawling up root and trunk, glimmering in lambent hues. But as you guys kind of like reconvene, because Porter just takes a shortcut out of the rear altar, and you guys circled around the side. From this circle,
Still need to find that tree.
a tree knight steps forth with a great spear of living wood in one hand and a mighty shield, and it
Wait.
offers you a salute.
A great spear of living wood?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's a
really
tree knight.
are,
Yeah,
really are Elden Ring. Damn.
he's a big boy.
how big is that spear, actually?
Pretty
It's
big.
pretty big. It's a heavy weapon.
I wonder if we can get rid
Grandpa
of it.
said,
Never mind.
leans up to you and looks around the rest of your friends. Oh, by the way, you can call me Grandpa. And I'm here to tell you that this lad is here as a test of your worthiness. So don't worry. He's here for a tussle.
Why does this always happen to me?
I think it's the tortoise just kind of leans over to you. I think it's because it's in your nature, lad lass.
Person.
Challenged and to challenge.
It really is.
I'm a very insightful turtle. I have 4 dots in perception.
I guess I
But
can now
I
put on
think
a
this is
list
where
of
we
things.
will call the session for the night. So yeah,
I can now put a list of things I think
Today's
All
been
I'm
a
gonna
good...
say is,
help my friend do a pilgrimage.
all I'm gonna say is
Holy
this is
pilgrimage of
definitely
Verona.
Ryan's reaction when the turtle comes out.
I feel like Leona's unfazed. I feel like it fits Leona to be unfazed by that.
Yeah, he's just talking tortoise. Whatever.
It's like I've bet talking animal.
feel
Well,
like-
like I said, Porter's on his
I feel
back.
like
just
This feels
I
right in
feel
my
like
mind somehow.
Morticia's reaction is just to grab her like jewelry and just go, "Hello, hello."
well, she,
You don't need.
I'm trying to think. What's the skeletal horse version of a neigh? Is it just bone rattling noises? It's like when you punch a skeleton in Minecraft.
The sound of a ghastly horse in the distance. I get the ghastly horse trotting in the
I'm
distance.
gonna be honest. Every time I imagine the noise that Snicker Snack makes, it's the fucking Nazgul scream.
Yeah, big shriek. So let's see. You guys did
The fight.
full encounters, but some of them were non-combat encounters. But there were still some challenges.
But I think we had cool character. But that's just
Well, one of them was technically arrest, so we'll say. But you did beat the boss, so we'll call it an even 20.
sounds good to
Huh?
me.
I beat the tar out of a succubus.
Yes.
you did.
It's been a good
And-
day for me. I got a turtle, a succubus, and an amulet. I'm golden.
Right.
Hey
now.
guys, it's almost like this island is really important, and I've been thinking about stuff that's here for a while. But
Okay,
we
clear.
took some extra detours because the zombie ninja pirate robot was very cool as well.
I am gonna. You know what? Fuck it.
What are
how
we
big,
ta-
is,
what
how
are we
big is
taking
this
to the
island?
moon?
How big is this island in general?
It's pretty sizable.
You want to make it
Probably-
the Sky Island, I guess.
Yes.
The power of Verna.
I don't know how I'm
guess.
gonna do it, but I will figure a way to lift this island from the sea.
Who's the
I
goddess
can
of the sky?
definitely, I can definitely picture it with like the mandrake roots just hanging off and still reaching down into the water.
Like I said, I'll think about this later,
Yes.
though.
Technically, Ophelia
Master-
is the Sky
Master Ryahn.
Guardian.
Well,
I guess if Brigad's
Sure.
alliance
I think if-
technique.
I think if we could duplicate the floating mechanisms that we saw in the airship, then we could maybe use this island.
No, I'm gonna have to. No, I have
Well,
to. do-
I have some plans. If you guys want to customize a piece of land, I can work with that too. But
Yeah, no.
we'll work on that. I got some stuff. But yes, it also don't. You guys keep making those jokes. We'll see. We'll see about this.
Wait, what joke?
Leona's been talking about magic swords,
Oh.
and now Ryann's talking about talking animals. We'll see what happens.
It's
You
like
guys don't know.
I need a magic sword I can use. I can do more things with, but that's a different thing.
I like Stovey, but Stovey doesn't have the same impact. It bugs me slightly.
He's a cute little. He's a minion. This is an actual like mount companion.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
yeah, that is kind of how I intended it. It is the difference between like an FF14
it's like-
minion and a mount.
True.
And technically, Grandpa, this is basically like a class quest reward, Grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa. I love Grandpa already.
No, I knew you would. I just had to find the right time, and I figured a weird derelict Temple of Verna would be good. But now you have to do a cool boss fight. And
I really like Ushiwada, but now I just want to because I know he's temporary. He's totally temporary by the time I get back to Longu, which I'm okay with.
who knows? He might stick around.
Maybe he'll get maybe he'll get an
he's
upgrade or
just
something.
training.
Really cool.
Well,
I need to
I know you
outfit
should-
I need to outfit Gecko with some cool things.
no, that could be get him some barding. We could work on that. But okay. Yes. Let us end the day then at about 3 hours. You got your 20 experience, everybody. Have a good time.
All right. With that, I have completed White Hat because I've gotten my last pain spec. I am not picking up the inspiring ring, spattering rhetoric because it's not really my thing. But...
So yeah, I got.
All right.
I'm gonna buy Toughened, and I need to get 225s of Master, then Dedication, and then I'm gonna start leveling my skills again.
I got Conduit though, so watch the fuck out. Now I
Shout
won't
out.
do one explosion, I'll do two.
Yeah, you can double cast, kind of.
Kind of.
All right. Okay.
Up and full.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, everybody. We'll see you next time for this exciting conclusion. Good day.
Bye.